Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after about 30 minutes of wrestling with this thing, I think it's working. I don't know why it's so difficult. We're going on a road trip. I'm starting right now. I'm in front of my house in Raleigh, North Carolina. And we're heading to Charlotte, North Carolina for a couple of reasons. Today, which is Sunday, we're going to be flea marketing and thrifting in search of physical media music items to rescue. So we're going to be doing that. So this whole camera thing I was wrestling with, so I got to make sure this other shot works too. Hold on a second. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's dash cat, and then I can turn it back to this, and you kind of see me. Okay. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Kelly Elliott? Good morning to you. Where are you? Where are you right now? What part of the world? Okay, so I'm getting ready to pull out of my driveway. Now the thing is, hey, thanks for the thumbs up right off the bat. That's very nice of you. So the thing is, I'm not really. I got to turn this light off. I'm not really in a hurry because it's Sunday. The flea market where I'm going, right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, it opens at 8 technically, but really there's probably not going to be anything going on there until 9 or so. Ohio. Oh, right on. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. I knew you from, I thought devotional. So anyway, I'm going to turn this around camera so you can see the other, if it would just work. There we go. Okay, so that's the view, right? That's my house. We're getting ready to leave. And it's beautiful weather right now. It's supposed to maybe rain. Oh, okay. Okay. That's right. Okay, wow. Well, you know, I'm from Ohio originally. I was born in Stowe, Ohio, actually. Lived in Chardon a long time. Okay. So, according to my little GPS thing, we're going to get to the flea market at 8:30 at this point. But I think we're going to take our time. And so we're going to play. Hey, everybody. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know why this is giving me a problem. Okay. You know, this is just how it goes. Every time I try to do something technology-wise, something screws up. We're just going to roll with it, man. We're going to roll with it. I'm going to stream if I can. I've done a whole lot of preparation for this stream. This whole mount in my car, it's like this whole apparatus I've got hooked up in my car to hold the tripod selfie stick thing securely without bouncing around. It's a whole contraption. Lots of bungee cords and all kinds of shit. But anyway, we're going to try to make this happen. I don't know why YouTube went out. It seemed when I unplugged the power cord from it was okay. I don't know what the hell that would have to do with anything, but Jiminy Crickets. Adrian, hey, what's up, Hawaii? You know, what time is it out there for you? I forget what time zone you guys are in. For real. Hey, thanks for the couple of thumbs ups already. That does help. So I'm hoping that you guys will join me on my journey this morning, because it's just me all alone in this car with a bunch of empty record crates. Well, let me see. I got 3 total record crates in here. Record boxes. It's 12:30 at night there. You're just getting ready to turn in for the evening. I'm starting my work day. That's right, people. I do work on Sundays. I work every day. So yeah, we're going to rescue some music items. Make sure they get into the hands of people who actually appreciate them, and not die miserable deaths at flea markets and thrift stores. I've been doing really well with that lately. Oh, got a green light already. All right, you guys. I think. Okay, yeah, I went the right way. Okay, so just pay attention to instructions here. As soon as we get on the highway, I'm going to switch this camera around. But I wanted to make sure that I said hello face to face to people dropping in. So we got Adrian, we got Kelly. Who else do we have in here? Anybody else I know? But yeah, see, Sunday, I hardly ever, for some reason, not intentionally, but I hardly ever take road trips on Sundays. So usually when I take road trips, it's days when typically thrift stores are open. Sunday is not typically a popular day for thrift stores to be open. But I gotta tell you, I did a little research into Charlotte thrift stores, and there's quite a few that are open today. But I'm going to hit at least one or two flea markets on the way there. Did anybody say who's there? Okay, just Adrian and Kelly that I know so far. I got it. All right. But yeah, hey, thanks for joining me. We've got about, I'd say about a 2.5 hour trip there. Probably longer if we take our time and maybe stop at places. I don't know what we'd stop at, but you know, I'm just saying. I'm in no huge rush. Now, I was supposed to pull away about 20-30 minutes ago, but of course I got wrapped up in this stupid phone crap, trying to make it do what it's supposed to. I had the toughest time, so I emailed myself some text, which was basically the title of the stream, the description, so that I could just open that email, copy and paste it, and put it into the stream when I started. Well, of course, all of a sudden my phone decides, oh, you can't copy and paste from email. What are you trying to do? So then I had to try to forward the email. Then it would make the text copy and pasteable. But then I could only select everything and not just a line. I could not select just a select bit of text. I was just like, what? Why do they even try to call these smartphones? I know it's not my fault. I didn't change anything on my phone that said, don't let me copy and paste simple bullshit. It's like, what the hell, man? Technology can eat a dick. That's for sure. All right, so I'm going to turn the phone around here, and you can see where I'm going. Or not. Okay, so that's where we're going so far. Oh, I think we have to get off right here. Okay. Amen to that, bro. That's awesome. All right, so I'm trying not to drink caffeine this morning, guys. I didn't have any. I had breakfast early, right before I started this thing, and then, but I usually, I've been stuck on caffeine addiction for the last month. I did quit for 6 months or more. Then I went through a rough patch, and I used it medicinally. No, I feel like I have to have it every day, but I'm going to try to stop. Try to not do it. So anyway, this might be a little quiet, I guess, if nobody's actively chatting with me here. I might just drive and let you guys look at the view. And there's Dash Cat and our trusty old school GPS on the dash there. Another crazy thing I just realized is, okay, so I'm sitting here streaming on my phone, of course, using my phone's video camera, and nowhere on the screen, I need what? Hold on, I can't read what you're saying right now because curvy road, but I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, nowhere, oh no, okay, wait, I see it, it's really small. I was going to say, nowhere on the screens that tell me how long I've been streaming for. And it's like, okay, now I see it. Really small. It's so tiny. It's like the tiniest thing on the screen is the amount of time I'm screaming for. They give me way more space for the X to stop the stream than they do for the time it's been streamed. So good morning all. If you're here watching live or if you're watching the replay, I appreciate it. This is Raleigh we're going out of Raleigh. We're kind of going away from downtown, passing by NC State University, which is going to be on my left, a couple blocks that way. And we're heading out to the highway. Heading on the highway, heavy metal thunder. See my way into something, something, something. Something, 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 something. Hey, welcome. If I haven't said hi to you yet, and as soon as I can, I will check the chat. I know Kelly said something, but I couldn't read fully, so just let me get through this windy 35-mile-an-hour zone here in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. Wow, 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 wow. Pardon me. You know, the weather is so good right now. If it wouldn't be so windy, I would have the windows down more. It's supposed to start raining like crazy here in Raleigh, and I don't know, maybe any time now, within the next couple hours. And it's supposed to be very inclement weather here, like nasty thunderstorms and shit. And I'm going down to Charlotte, and I think it's supposed to start raining earlier in Charlotte. But I think maybe the storms will be lighter there, and they'll be over before this evening, hoping. So anyway, I might have to deal with some rain. Hopefully it won't be a lot of it while I'm driving. Hopefully the flea market will still be somewhat active indoors if it does rain. Hey UFO, what's up, buddy? Hey, oh, I need caffeine or I will go to prison. Oh yeah, that's how, I mean, most people are drug addicts. They won't admit it. When most people talk about drug addicts, they're not talking about the caffeine they put in their body every single day, constantly. Howdy Pilmer, if you come through Hickory, stop at Cracker Barrel. I'll feed you. Oh man, see UFO Bigfoot. It's a very kind offer. You know, Cracker Barrel is some comfort food for real. But on trips like this, when I'm basically going non-stop, either driving or thrifting or flea marketing or meeting up with people or going to a concert or all that shit, which is what I'll be doing for the next couple days. I can't eat a big meal like that. I would not eat enough food. Now wait a second, what the hell is going on here? I guess I can go. Okay. I don't know, it was red, I don't know what the hell that light meant. Did you see that? Part of it was red, part of it was green, then it turned yellow, and I was like, well, I am kind of going to the left. I don't know. I couldn't understand that one. Okay, I hope this is right, because my GPS may not be set up to understand all this new construction here. It's a little bit old, and I haven't updated it. But I think it's got us going the right way. It's got us going the right way. All right. I'm gonna move this Amoeba bag because it's making noise. Ugh. Okay. All right, now a little more comfortable. Thank you all for hitting that thumbs up button, because it does matter. It does indicate to the algorithms how much they should be sharing my channel with other weirdos. I think it's starting to mist, kind of misty rain out here right now, which is unfortunate. I was hoping I would get at least an hour of driving in without rain, but may not be so lucky. All right, so also, guys, right now you'll see it's very dark out. I am super, super, super hyper aware, or try to be hyper aware of any animals crossing the road. I do not want to hit animals. So I'm pretty cautious at this time of morning here out here in North Carolina, because there's deer and there's raccoons and stuff, and I don't want to hit nobody. So right now I've got my eyes trained on the road and to the sides of the road, and I'm looking for any reflections of eyes, because that animal will look this way, this car, before it jumps out at me, and I will see those eyes. So that's what I'm looking for. But it looks like once there gets to be enough traffic, or if I'm traveling in a group of cars, like a pack of cars, then it's a lot less likely something's going to jump out. But when it's like this, when I've got a pack of cars ahead of me and a pack of cars behind me, and I'm the lone one in here, I am ripe for having something jump out in front of me. So I'm just trying to get through this, maybe either have those cars behind me catch up to me or catch up to these guys in front of me. But I gotta get out of this area all by myself. Which, if it was daytime right now, or not very early in the morning when it's roadkill high time, I would love to be in this little area by myself and not in a pack of cars, but yeah, it's a different time of the morning. It's high animal crossing time. And I don't mean the animals are high. I don't mean that at all. I mean, they might be, but I'm going to guess not. Alright, we're getting to more populated area of the roads here. This is good. 8.7 miles till my first exit. And good morning. If I haven't said good morning to you yet, good morning. Man, it feels so good outside right now, guys. Oh, it's like 60 something degrees. I guess around 65 degrees right now. Not humid at all. No humidity that I can sense. Not your standard North Carolina humidity right now. It's beautiful. But yeah, Bigfoot, UFO Bigfoot, if I could go be lazy for a whole day after I eat Cracker Barrel, then I would do that. I'm more of a, how quickly can I get something to eat and be done with it on this trip than I am sitting down for a nice, hearty, comfort food meal. I gotta stay on my toes. Yeah, I think my windows being open is getting too loud. Too loud! So we just put the air on in here, not the AC, but the fan and the open vents. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get out of this damn lane here. People are pressing me. Alright, now, out of everybody's hair. I'm not really worried about the road animals anymore. Because I'm in a nice little pack of the start of morning rush hour traffic. Now, usually, if you've ever seen me drive streams before, I'm usually going a lot farther distance than I am today. I'm usually going up north, either to DC or Ohio or New York or something like that. But this is only a 2.5 hour drive, so this is pretty short compared to my other trips. And I usually get out an hour or two before this, so I'm kind of right in the thick of when traffic, even though it's Sunday, there is a bit of traffic that will start here, as you can see. But I'm used to going and there's nobody on the road at all for the first 2 or 3 hours I'm driving. There's like nobody. But this is a shorter trip, and it being a Sunday, I have a lot less options to shop for stuff, thrift-wise and things, so I have to really kind of drive distances between the places I'm going, because they are few and far between, as they say. So it's going to take a little more effort, and I got to really be on my toes to keep it moving today. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. If you haven't, if you're not aware, and I was going to attempt to put this in the description and everything, but the phone was not behaving. So anyway, I'm going from Raleigh, North Carolina to Charlotte, North Carolina today. And there's a couple of purposes to this trip. Today's main purpose is going to be diving into flea markets and thrift stores, whatever I can find open on a Sunday, and trying to rescue physical media music items like records, tapes, CDs, that kind of stuff. Every now and then I'll look for other things at these places to resell on my eBay page, but typically I'm looking for music-related items, physical media to rescue and then to take home and clean up and run the records through an ultrasonic cleaner, take photos, and then I get them to the right people who collect the stuff, who properly appreciate it, so it's not just dying slowly in a thrift store. And the person who likely passed away and whose relatives left it in a thrift store will, from beyond the grave, appreciate what I'm doing. And what's cool is sometimes I'll get messages from people on eBay who buy stuff. Like recently I sold this Yugoslavian folk dance record that I found in a Goodwill, I think in Greensboro, North Carolina, a few months ago. And the person that bought it, it was like $30 I sold it for. And the person that bought it left me positive feedback and said, "Oh my God, thank you so much for letting me buy this, because my great uncle or something is in this band and I've always been wanting to hear his stuff," or whatever. So, and then the other day, somebody who bought a gospel album, an old I'm guessing 60s or 70s gospel album, said that their relatives were in the band, and then they're now in the new version of the same gospel band. So I like hearing that shit, because I don't make a lot of money on some of these things, sometimes even just a few dollars, but to me it's about rescuing these items, man. And it's really fun to me to drive around and dig through these places, meet crazy people, nice people. I dig a road trip. Sometimes it's more fun to have somebody with me, but sometimes it's good to just be on my own and not have to wait for anybody else or worry about anybody else getting tired or hungry or whatever. I can just go. I'm not paying attention. Okay, 1.5 miles. I gotta go west 40, which is off to the left here. And by the way, good morning. Oh, you guys, I have not been looking at the chat, but DJ Trish, hello. David, hello. I'm going to scroll back there in a second, but let me get my exit. I'm going to scroll back and try to see who's here. Yeah, DJ Trish, I see you. I just haven't read your full comments yet, so hold on. I got a 0.9 mile, less than a mile. I got to get off here. Okay, it looks like I'm not going to have to take an exit per se. I'll just fork off to the left. Let me get that done, and then I will scroll up in the chat a little bit. And just to say hi to everybody. Hi, DJ Trish, David, whoever else I haven't said hi to. What's up? Now back to this. Of course not, back to this. Okay, so now here we go. We're taking our little left fork here. Now we have 53 miles to our next exit, so that's great. And after this guy, these guys pass me or whatever they're doing behind me, I will start looking at this chat again. So give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna crack some of these windows. I can't feel the nice weather. There we go. If that's too loud, let me know, guys. Okay, now as soon as this guy passes me, I'll have time to check the chat. Alright, here we go. Okay, good morning. Look out for crazy Oh, I know, you were there, Trish. But you're headed back to bed. I have a sprained wrist. What? Oh, man. Oh, Trish, take care. I hate to hear that. Oh no, let me tell you, Dave. Dashcraft does not hate. That is not a look of hate or anger on his face. That is a look of concern. It's just concern. He's just concerned about us. He's not a hater. He loves us like God should love their people. I'd love more ska CDs. Oh, I got lots of ska. You know that Fishbone CD I sent you is ska-ish, ska punk. Safe travels. Okay, bye-bye, DJ Trish. Yeah, David, yeah, Dash Cat, it's only a look of concern. It's not a look of hatred or dismay, or I wouldn't even say it's worry. It's not even as far as worry, it's just concern. Genuine concern for us and our people. Our kind. He's concerned for us and our kind. Alright, now things are starting to look a little bit more like weekday traffic. Yeah, I haven't taken a little road trip in a long time, so I'm looking forward to this. I like getting up early. And I like having you guys with me. Thanks for being here. Pardon me. And if you're here and you haven't said hello, I would appreciate a hello. Let me know where you're watching from. You know, sometimes when I do these streams early in the morning, I'll get a lot of people, a lot of my friends from other countries, other opposite time zones. And that's always fun. Yeah, I think the back windows are less noisy. Oh Lord, if it was lighter in the car, I would show you the CDs I have chosen for this trip. Because although I won't be listening to music while I'm streaming with you guys, I will probably be later today when I'm going from thrift store to thrift store, and also for sure when I drive home on Tuesday morning, or Tuesday, whenever it is I drive home. I'll probably try to go Tuesday morning. I'll probably try to get up early, even after being up late after the Craftwork show. I'm going to try to get up early, get on the road, and try to thrift in cities kind of between Charlotte and Raleigh, namely Greensboro. I always do really good in Greensboro, and there's a Goodwill outlet in Greensboro, which is where I hooked up really good. Last time me and my friend Ian were there, I think I spent $35 and got over 100 records, a lot of which I've been selling for $20 to $30 each. So I figured I spent like less than 50 cents a record. I'm selling them for $30 each. That was a good haul. That doesn't happen very often, so I'm looking forward to Greensboro if I can make it on Tuesday. But I'd have to get there as soon as the stuff's opening, because what I don't want to do is drive in the middle of the day when there's traffic and then like have to thrift and then drive another hour and a half home from Greensboro. So I'm going to try to get up really early, bolt out there before traffic starts, and then at least when I'm done thrifting and I'm tired, all I have to do is an hour and a half home after that. I should be able to do it. Alright, you guys, just for a few minutes here, I'm going to be quiet and just drive. And if you have any pressing questions or needs, hey, who's that just popped in? Vince, is that Vince? I think it's Vince. Yes, it is. Hey, Vince, what's happening, man? You said you would be here, and you are, and I appreciate that. Where's your... Oh, yeah, hey, man. Yeah, hey, so I'm driving from Charlotte. So there's something behind me that I think only has one headlight or something. It's a crazy looking thing behind me. Anyway, so I'm driving from Raleigh to Charlotte, and I'm going to be quiet for just a few minutes here and navigate some traffic. Behind me is freaking me out. It looks like the front of literally a front of a tractor that is lit up from the inside so you can see through the metal grates on the front of the tractor, but it's only got one light. It looks maybe like one of those weird little rounded off SUV cars, like a Rave or something. I don't know, like one of those cars, but it just looks weird, and it's kind of like right on my ass with its one bright headlight, and I keep trying to speed it up a little bit to lose it, and it's not letting me lose it. So I'm gonna get over here. What's that? That one headlight being now look at this. Now it's up my ass. It's trying to pass me. Why didn't you just pass me in the passing lane, you idiot? Look at this guy. Okay, this is Joker coming up with the one headlight. He decides to speed up as I move over from the middle lane, but he doesn't take the passing lane. I don't know. What a weirdo. All right, I'm glad that guy's in front of me now. You're supposed to pass on the left side, dude. And now he's not going any faster. That's just so weird. Get away from that dude. I'm gonna get away from this feller. This one headlight. Now he's slowing way down. Oh, now he's going to exit. Of course, no turn signal until he's already. People, let it be known, if you don't use your turn signal, I scowl at you. Scowl! Don't be lazy. Use your turn signal. It's important. Right? Thank you. In case you're curious, it is just a few minutes before 7 in the morning right now. Good morning. If I haven't said good morning to you yet, after I navigate these two vehicles in front of me, I'm going to look at the chat. So hang tight if you posted something there. Pardon me. With these people in the left lane that are letting the truck on the right pass them. I mean, like, isn't that a hint? You should get out of the damn left lane. I'm going to give this guy a big hint. Alright, so here we go. If this doesn't clear up the situation, then I don't know what will. You're going too slow. You should probably get out of this lane. Would you like to do that? Or am I going to have to pass you on the wrong side because you're an idiot? Looks like I'm going to have to pass you on the wrong side because you're an idiot. So here we go. Idiot number one. Oh, actually, idiot number two is down and passed, and he's in my past history now. He's behind me. And that's great. And now I can drive like a real sensible person, use this lane for what it's used for, and pass this vehicle. And that guy in front of me knows what the heck he's doing too, he or she. They know how to drive. With their driving. And okay, so in just a second here, I'm still trying to make a little room between me and this truck. Oh, and I gotta get off these things. Hear those? That's not cool. Gotta get off those. Jesus Christ. I'm burping like I've been drinking beer, but it's just water. guys in the right lane want to speed up to try to race me, but I'm like, I'm trying to get in front of you. I'm trying to get eventually past all that noisy crap you're driving over and get in front of you, but I can't. I don't want to speed too much. I'm already doing 10 miles of the speed limit. I'm trying to fucking get in front of this guy, but he is determined not to let me get in front of him. Oh, Christ. I don't want to really get over yet, but there's that noisy part of the highway on that right side. Hey, wait, I see posts in the chat. Oh, going to sleep now. Okay, Adrian, good night. Hold on, I'll read everybody else's comments in a second. I got to get away from this construction area here. This wall next to me is flipping me out. I got to get away from this wall, you guys. Oh, now he wants to get over, of course. Oh, no brake lights, please. Man, we are barely doing this. We're not even doing the speed limit anymore in the fast lane because somebody in front of us does not know what they're doing. Has no idea how to drive. They don't know the rules. They don't know what makes sense. They don't know that other people are around them. Look at it. They're completely clueless. That guy in the white car. Clueless. Okay, now we're going to do the speed limit now, okay? Little boy, you stay over there. You go 5 miles under the speed limit, and then we will go the speed limit. Thank you. Oh, and now, of course, they want to speed up. Or whatever, dude. I'm out of here. I'm outie. Now I'm hoping that those, yeah, I think they ended now. I think the little noisy parts ended. Oh no, here they are again. Listen. Listen to that shit. Whoa. Yeah, fuck that. I can't drive on that. That is not cool. You'd think they'd make them not noisy if they're going to put a lane there all of a sudden. You'd think it's. I'm still going to try to catch up on that chat, you guys. I just got to wait to get out of this construction area, so hang tight. Sun's starting to come up a little bit. I think I'm almost out of this construction area. Pardon me. Of traffic up here for some reason. Hey, now those noisy bits are gone. A nice quiet right lane. That's the way I like it. Uh-oh, are they going to come back here? Rats! There they are again. Christ. This road is screwed up, boy. I can't get away from the wall. I can't get away from the noisy part of the highway. What the fuck? What do you call those? Like audio speed bumps or something? Or audio, I guess it's just a warning that you're getting off the road, right? But what do you call them? Hold on, buddy. I see you posting. I can't read your name. I think it starts with an F. It's really small on the screen, but as soon as I get out of this damn construction area, I'm going to check all those. Hold on. Hold on, please. Hold on. tried to read some of the comments, but I can't really do it yet. It's just these roads are too narrow and crazy right now. What's this motherfucker putting brake on? And there's somebody in the damn fast lane that is not understanding how to use the fast lane. So it looks like I'm gonna have to pass on the right, which I don't like to do. But when two people aren't using the shit right, then I gotta pass. Oh, now this has the audio speed bumps or whatever paved over, and there's no noise. You guys, it may seem like I'm blowing by these people, but I'm literally doing like 70 and a 65 and just blowing by two people in the so-called fast lane. It's like, come on, what are you guys doing? Making the world a mess for everybody else is what you're doing. You're making the world a mess. You're all hopped up and you're making the world a mess. This is it. Nice wide open highway. Okay, here we go. Okay, Vincent was there. That cat record's pretty good, Vince, man, if you're still here. Yeah, that was a great find. I found this record at a flea market in multiples called Nicky the Talking Cat. There was a 1970s cat who could say words. I think he said 11 words or something. And there was a couple at the flea market that was selling, they had a whole box of them, like 100 of them. And you could tell they weren't stored right over the years, even though the box had never been opened, because a lot of them were warped. But I pulled out a few that were not warped. I will be giving one away on this channel sometime this year. And I'm trying to sell one on eBay, and I kept a couple for myself, you know, that kind of thing. So that was a good find. Pass Kilmer on the left hand. Oh yeah, there we go. I miss burp content. I know, miss you. I saw Miss You last night on somebody's stream, on the Doctor and Kid stream. Going to sleep now. Okay, Adrian, I saw that one. Bill, me too. Hammer down. All right, Bill, what's up? I go to work in an hour. Okay, I'll be here. Okay, cool. Thanks, Vince. I appreciate you joining me. Now, who is that? I can't read that name. Starts with an F. Man, I haven't made the trip in over a decade. That noise likely keeps you, it keeps you awake, right? In the flying, what? Is the Flying J still there? I can't remember the last time I saw a Flying J. Hey, Crip, I knew you'd be here, buddy. Oh, you're the Van Riper. What's up? The tiny Van Riper. Now, I will say, so Van Riper in the chat, everybody, I know this person because, well, I went to school, high school with them, and their father produced a record for my punk rock band when I was in high school. And so I'm very grateful to him for giving us that opportunity, free studio time basically, for him to learn how to record a band. And we were very grateful, because if that wouldn't have happened, that record would have never come out. So good on you, Van Ripers. Now it's raining. It's raining. It's very misty rain, you guys, but it is raining right now. I have 27 miles to go until my next exit. Yeah, it's raining. Jiminy crickets. Oh yeah, here comes the rain. Man, I thought we were, well, we got 45 minutes of driving in or something like that before it rained. Shit on it, man. My dad had a fun time. Yeah, we had a fun time. High school, yeah, it was in different high, but we were in the same. We were in the same music cliques. We went to see the same punk rock shows and that. full tank of gas. We got dash cat in full effect. And fairly new windshield wiper blades. So we're ready for this trip. In tow. Look at that on the back of that pickup. That is some North Carolina looking shit right there. Rain, rain, go away. Come and get some other day. Ding, 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 well, y'all, it's raining like a motherfucker right now. It's really coming down now, y'all. Yes, it is. The road is still dry for the most part. But we're going to have to start really looking out for these other humans, man. Because some of these people, if you think they can't drive when it's not raining, wait till you see what they do when it's raining. All kinds of crazy shit. Pardon me. And by the way, thanks for the thumbs up. And of course, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, what you'd be getting yourself into is a lot of music, geekery, rock and roll records, concerts, and then whatever else my life tends to be, which is all pretty much music related, art related, and dedicated to my love of cats. Cats, the gods on earth. The earthly gods. We are bracing for this rain. Gotta roll the windows up. Turn the AC on just a little bit. But thank God it's a Sunday, you know, because it would be a lot worse traffic out here right now if it wasn't. So, oh hey, Crip, love them cats. 6 of them, that's amazing. I wish I felt like I could adequately take care of 6 cats. Howdy, Record Man. Hey, Record Man, let me know if there's anything else you want, because currently I have your Jim Carroll cassette, and I have that Hot Rod album. Now, I have to grade that Hot Rod album for you. I've isonically cleaned it, ultrasonically cleaned it, and the cover is amazing, but I just have to listen through it. Unless you don't care, then I'll send it, but I'll just listen through it if you want and grade it. But it's not going to be a very expensive record. I mean, $10 at the most. So, if you want me to include that in your package, then I can, but just let me know. I think I emailed you or I messaged you on Facebook or wherever, however I get in touch with you. I asked you about it. So let me know if there's anything else too that you want in the package. Anything else from my eBay store or whatever. Because I will mail that out as soon as I get home by Wednesday. Maybe even Tuesday. But yeah, David, thanks for coming by and watching. I hope you can stay for a few minutes. Now the rain has pretty much subsided here. A little mist in the air. Ripley, what is all that? Oh man, that's all their names. Holy Christ. Yeah, see man, if I was more of a homebody, and I made more money, I would have more cats. But I just travel too much, and I just don't have the money that it takes to be ready for, you know, I mean, I can't imagine if several cats of mine got sick at the same time and I had to spend thousands of dollars just to get them through it, and then a few months later several other cats, I mean, I would never be able to afford it. Just thinking about my recent, all the hell I went through with my good little boy passing away. It cost me so much fucking money at the end of the day, like $2,000. I was like, oh man, I am just blessed that that didn't happen to my other 2 cats. shit, man, hopefully they'll be really healthy for a while, because that kicked my ass, which is one of the reasons I'm really heading down here to do some major thrifting. You know, I gotta find some product to sell. We have really good animal insurance. Oh, animal insurance. Whoa, I never heard of that. You're still a better man than me for caring even for one cat. I'm too irresponsible. Well, you know, I treasure, everybody knows who knows me. I treasure cats, and they're much more than just a pet to me. These are uber beings, and I have such a connection to these beings. So for me to, for them to allow me to adopt them into my home is such an honor that I have to do everything I can to make their lives excellent and really take care of them as much as I can. But 2 cats for me is a challenge. And then when Marty, my good little boy Marty, when he moved in, I get so choked up about Marty. When he moved in, it was like, oh no, 3 cats, how am I going to do this? It was tough, but I can barely do 2, you guys. I can barely do 2. And I used to have just 1 cat. For the longest time, I would only ever have 1 cat. And then when I left town, I felt so bad for it being alone that eventually I got 2 cats. Whatever. It's a long story. When I got 2 cats, I was living with somebody. Somebody was living in my house with me for a few years, and I figured, okay, I have a helping hand to take care of these cats. I'll get 2. But I've had those 2 cats for 15 years now, and the roommate only lasted the first couple of years, and then the cats have been mine alone. They've never really left the house. They've never really been outside. 2 old ladies, Cricket and Meowser. Old fucking ladies. Okay, so now the rain is totally gone. Thank goodness. We've got 17 more miles till I fork off to the left. Oh, you guys, I just remembered I brought something. Yeah, maybe I should look into this insurance thing, but then again, that's just another thing to spend money on. Let me show you this, guys. Look what I just found. Look what I just remembered I have. That's right. Hey, everybody. If I haven't said hello to you face to face, this is me doing that right now, okay? But I'm going to switch it because the road is much more interesting than me. All right. I'm going to eat a few M&Ms. Not the whole bag, mind you. Just a few. Currently, I am scheduled to pull up to the flea market at 8:30, which is okay with me. That might end up being around 9 if we end up stopping somewhere else on the way. And so that's about an hour and 15 minutes from now, looks like. According to my calculations. An hour and 10 minutes, maybe, yeah. M&M's, y'all. Tell you what. I don't buy a lot of candy, but for road trips, it's nice to break up the monotony of driving alone and just give yourself a little sugar burst. Any hope for Rabbit Salesman reunion? Oh, that's up to the band. I'm just the singer. My job is easy. It's convincing those other elderly people that they can still play their instruments. I mean, they told me they were going to do it years ago. After we did that initial get-together, that reunion, was it 2015 or something? We were supposed to do more shows right after that, like the next year. And then they bailed on me. I kept trying to set up rehearsals and schedule them between all my other travels, and they just kept canceling and pushing it off, so I gave up. But I would totally do a Rabbit Salesman show, or 3 or 4. But I get it, you know. Jimmy Heiner, excellent drummer. He plays those drums really hard and fast, and that hurts him, man. Last reunion, he had like blisters all over his fingers and shit. I feel it. But I'm so in love with being in that band, I'll do it. I mean, if I had their permission, I would even consider just having anybody be the band behind me, and I'll sing the songs. But I don't know if they would want that to happen. I just love performing on stage with that music behind me. So many great memories with being in that band. Rabid Salesman. I mean, pretty dumb name for a band, but could have been a lot worse. I mean, the names of the bands I've been in over the years are just wild. It's a fine name. Well, it was like, oops, late to the streamy. Who's that? Oh, hey! What's up, Daniel? Holy crap. How's it going? Well, Rabid Salesman, see, this is when, you know, I was only into punk rock at that point, maybe 5 years. A few years. And it was there was a lot of bands like the Dead Kennedys, the Dead Milkmen, the whatevers. It was the adjective noun, the adjective noun, the adjective noun. So I was in German class in high school, and our German teacher, I'll never forget, her name was Frau Latham. Frau Latham. She was a hoot, man. She was this really fun, goofy, happy woman. And she was probably younger than I am now when she was our teacher. And she was just so good-natured and so easygoing. And she loved me and my little group of weirdo friends. So we could really do no wrong in her class. And I remember the final project for that year. Maybe it was my senior year. I don't know. The final project was, she said, look, the final project is you can do anything you want as long as it's related to the German language and as long as you can present it to the class in some way. So I was like, right off the bat, I was like, okay, I'm going to form a punk rock band, and it's going to be a German name, and it's going to have German lyrics. And we just happened to know somebody who wasn't in my German class, I don't think, but he was just a friend of ours in school. His name was Rainer Vierkamp. And his family was German, and he spoke German. And he had a mohawk and a leather jacket. So we got him to be the singer so that he could easily sing all the German lyrics. And then I was the guitar player, and we had a drummer, of course, Jimmy Heiner, who went on to be Rabid Salesman. But it wasn't Rabid Salesman, it was the German version of Rabid Salesman, which translated, I was told back then, was Tollwüttische Verkäuferin. And that was rabid salespeople or something. Tollwüttische Verkäuferin was the name of our band. But we did these really simple German songs, like we had a song called Yes or No. And the whole song's lyrics were yes or no, tell me, yes or no, yes or no. That was it. Then we had a song called Bloodfart, Blutsfatz, translated to German. And we just sang Bloodfart over and over again. But I think a couple of the songs actually had some German sentences in it or something, some real German language, but basically it was just a few German words repeated over and over again. We got an A on the project, and we performed at the high school as Tollwüttische Verkäuferin, to the dismay of a lot of people. And we had so much fun that we started a real band, and we just called it Rabid Salesman. But it all started as a German project. My dear Frau Latham. Wonder what happened to her. But good morning, everybody, if I haven't said good morning yet. Now, here's the deal. I think my battery's probably pretty low. I'm going to try to plug my power cord in, but it might. My tongue hurts. That was our first EP, David. Our only EP. Okay, I'm plugging my phone back in. It may freak out, because the last time I had it plugged in, it went offline. But I've been streaming for an hour, and I know I need my phone charged, so We'll see what happens. I mean, it's not doing anything bad now, but hey, if we only get an hour stream in and it craps out right now, then so be it. But hopefully you guys can hang with me for another hour or so. Starting to get daylight. I gotta put these M&Ms away. I'm eating too many of them. Okay. Done with those. You guys, I'm so hooked up in this car. I got my little trash box with a little garbage bag in there. I can throw my road trash in. I got a little kind of a shoulder bag cooler full of cold waters and stuff. I got my CDs for my CD player in my old car. I got boxes and crates for records that I might purchase. I got plastic crates the size of like to hold cassettes and CDs if I should purchase any of those. I got my hand sanitizer. I got umbrellas. I got it all, guys. I got it all. I got Dash Cat, as you can see. Dash Cat don't play, but he's concerned. He's not upset. He's just concerned. Gripping the desk. Gripping the desk. Gripping the desk. Gripping the desk. A lot of belches coming out. Pardon me. I taste a little bit of Bojangles in those burps there. A little bit of sausage biscuit, a little bit of egg and cheese biscuit going around. That was good. Good breakfast this morning. Try not to eat too much today. I had 2 biscuits right off the bat, early morning, and I should be good for a long time. Having this fan blowing on me in here is making my nose dry out. So, hey, all y'all here watching, thanks for being here. Oh, Bojangles, you're having a little withdrawal flashback here? Well, be nice to yourself. I mean, you still live in North Carolina, right? Am I right? Or did you move somewhere far away? I can't remember where you are these days. I can't remember where you are these days. Okay, the phone is charging and it seems to be no issue with the internet. That's great. Maryland. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, Maryland. Wow. I don't think I've been to Maryland, like, to hang out, to stop in a long time. I've driven through there a lot on my way to either Ohio or New York or something, but I've not been to Maryland in a minute. Pardon me. Man, if they only had Bojangles in Maryland, right? Now, there was a rumor a year or so ago that Bojangles was going to open in Los Angeles, but I never heard anything about that. And I guarantee you, if any of my friends in Los Angeles saw a Bojangles out there, the first thing they would do is contact me. Because I'm the Bojangles hooker. I'm the Bojangles whore. I am dedicated to Bojangles. I am a Bojangles addict. It's true. There's cats, not kids. What's up, Fuzz? Yeah, I don't think there are any in Maryland. I think Bojangles are only in, if I'm not mistaken, North and South Carolina, maybe Virginia, maybe Atlanta. Can't remember, but it's like just southern states. I don't know if they're in Tennessee. I'm not sure. Now this may seem unbelievable, but back in the early 2000s, I was dating a girl who lived in Brooklyn, and we were romping around Brooklyn, going to bars or whatever we were doing, and we found this weird little mall. And it wasn't like a big mall. It was like a weird little mall food court inside a building. It was just such a weird, I can't even explain this thing. But as part of this weird little mall food court, there was the only way I can describe it is a mini Bojangles. It was like a Bojangles. Imagine a food court at an airport or a mall or whatever, and there's all these little stalls, right, with food. Well, it was like that, but the stall was like half as big or a third as big as a regular stall. It was just, and they had a really limited menu, just a couple of kinds of biscuits, maybe some fries or bow rounds or whatever. But it wasn't like a full-ass Bojangles, but it was Bojangles, and it was just a little, man, it's like a kiosk almost, a little kiosk. It wasn't even a full, restaurant. It was weird, but it disappeared pretty quickly. I wish I could have gotten pictures of it because I was so amazed. I think I maybe saw it just once or twice. I was amazed that it even existed up there, but I doubt it's even there anymore. But if I only got pictures, man, because it's so hard to describe. Okay, exit 131. That's me over there. It's so hard to describe to people what it was like. Okay. Getting off here. I think we just kind of go to another little highway and see. And good morning if I haven't said good morning and hello to you yet. Good morning, hello. If I have not responded to a comment, I will try to do that soon. But I think I got everybody, and I think I said hello to everybody that's here. Aren't they headquartered in NC? Yeah, I think Bojangles definitely is headquartered in NC. I'm not sure if it's Charlotte or Raleigh or what, but I would bet Charlotte's maybe correct. I didn't discover Bojangles until I went to college. And I think at first, maybe I didn't like it. The fries were weird to me. Maybe they weren't done enough. Maybe they didn't have enough seasoning, whatever. But I love the fries now, but I always get them very well done with a shit ton of seasoning on them. But then the second time I ate Bojangles, everything was better, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. And then I just happened to buy a house very close to a Bojangles, which I've been living in for 30 years, so I've been going to that Bojangles there by my house for a long time. Bojangles. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me here. If anybody is so inclined, and you may not be, which is totally fine, but if you're bored, I would love to know. There's a flea market coming up here in about an hour. I'll be there. It's called Webb Road Flea Market. W-E-B-B, Webb, like spider web, but with two B's. Webb Road Flea Market. I think it's Kannapolis, North Carolina, or whatever, but it's outside of Charlotte. If you look up Webb Road Flea Market, Charlotte, North Carolina, what I'm interested in knowing is around that Webb Road Flea Market, like right around in that area, are there any thrift stores or other flea markets, but are there any thrift stores open on Sunday that I could go to anywhere? You know, I guess they would open 9, 10, 11, 12, something like that, if there was thrift stores open on Sunday. But I'm wondering, Salisbury, NC is where Webb Road Flea Market is? Okay, yeah. So I'm wondering if anybody, and I know this is not something everybody wants to do, but just in case you're curious, Webb Road Flea Market, that area, I'm looking for thrift stores open today, Sunday. Because I may dick around a lot up there in Salisbury at stores for a while, and then make my way down to Charlotte later, and then just hit most of the Charlotte thrift stores tomorrow morning, because they'll all be open tomorrow morning. Pretty sure. Although Monday can be tricky for some thrift stores. There are some Goodwills and stuff that are closed on Monday for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that's what I'm curious about. And it's no big deal if nobody does it, because what I'm going to do is either right before I walk into the flea market or right when I get out, I'll just search on my phone. Yeah, it dominates the search results. Yeah, because it's the biggest and only flea market around there. Now, I think a little south of there is a flea market called Cook's Flea Market, or Cook Road Flea Market, or something like that. Or maybe it's Cook, Cooke, Cook. I don't know. But I think there's another flea market just south of it. Concord. Yeah, I knew it was near Concord. There used to be this really great record store around that area called Collector's Choice. And there was this older southern white guy, kind of like the kind of guy you would imagine like beach music and all that stuff. But anyway, this guy was really cool, and he had this little cinder block, one-room record store full of records. A lot of, like typical rock, pop stuff, jazz, blues, gospel, classical. But most of his stock was rock, pop from 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And it was all, some of it was really cheap. Most of it was really cheap and affordable. And it was a lot of just digging. I think it was somewhat alphabetical. And I think there's some sections of specific bands. But anyway, it was great to dig through there. I found a lot of stuff there over the years, and me and my friend Tim would spend hours in that place. And I looked it up before I went on this road trip, and it says permanently closed. And I'm so bummed out that it's closed. Man, I want to at least be able to reach out to that guy and thank him for his service to rock and roll all the years that he had that place. Because he had that place for decades. And I can't believe it's closed. I hope nothing happened to him. But yeah, bummer. Collector's Choice is closed. Oh, I can't click a link. Are you talking about Concord has a thrift store? If you just tell me the name of the thrift store, I'll remember. But I won't be able to click a link. And I don't think you can post a link unless you're a moderator here. So you probably won't be able to post a link. But in any case, it would be good to know if there's anything open on a Sunday. Specifically, you have to look at the hours to see if they're open on Sunday. But if it's a Salvation Army, it's called... Oh, Concord Flea Market. That's what I was thinking. It's south. Okay. But there's nothing right around Webb Road Flea Market as far as a thrift store or anything, right? Okay. So I'll probably just go from Webb Road to, which I'll be at in less than an hour. And I'll just go from there right down south to the Concord Flea Market. I thought it was called Cook for some reason. But yeah, I'll do that. And then maybe in Concord, there's some thrift stores. Maybe if you have the time there, Van Rock, if you want to look around Concord, around that Concord Flea Market, to see if there's thrift stores around there. Because I seem to remember somewhere in that area there are some thrift stores. There's also one in Mooresville. It's a great rating. I'm not sure how far away that is from where I have to go. A lot of flea markets these days are very disappointing. They're just a lot of new stuff, like not even used flea market stuff anymore. It's just like bootleg brand name clothing, or just a bunch of toys or food, or just it's just like a real low budget mall. Like, I don't get it anymore. But I like the flea markets with a lot of used stuff, like where it looks like people just roll up and park their car in a spot, unload it, and there's a bunch of crap. Okay, here I gotta get off here at exit 219. Wait, is this 219? What is this? Is this 219? Yes. Okay, getting off here. Hold on, guys. There's an antique store in Salisbury. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not quite sure where Salisbury is. I know where the Webb Road Flea Market is, and I know directly south of that, if I just keep following the highway, I get into Charlotte. So I'm not sure how off my path some of these places are, but I'll remember this stuff, and I'll just look it up on my phone when I get around this Webb Road Flea Market place. I'm assuming it's going to be raining here at some point, and I just hope the flea market's open a little bit outside. But I'm going to guess that maybe people aren't going to set up outside because there's rain in the forecast. I don't know. But they do have a lot of indoor buildings at Webb Road. I'm just hoping somebody shows up to sell their crap. And Webb Road, I got to say, it used to be a lot cooler than it is now. It used to be a flea market that, again, was indoor and outdoor, several huge buildings, And then surrounding those buildings was all these people outside selling their stuff. And it was there for years and years and years and years and years. I want to say decades. I used to go there in the 80s and the 90s. And then I think in the early 2000s, a lot of it burned down. A lot of it just burned down. And then all these vendors that had been there for decades and who were selling this really old stuff, like old records and all that stuff disappeared. And so a lot of it was replaced with new stuff. People selling their new crap. Buck knives and throwing stars and tennis shoes and Jesus t-shirts and all that shit. But didn't get replaced with the cool old vintage stuff. But now that's been a long time ago. And there has been some growth of the used stuff there. But now they just had a recent fire maybe 2 or 3 months ago. An outdoor place burned down or something. Something burned down. So another strike against them, but I am not so much into the flea markets with a bunch of new stuff. Every now and then I'll find a cool bucket hat at one of those places. But not into the new shit. And then antique shops, on the other hand, tend to be way overpriced, and too hoity-toity, and too, like, focused on crap that I have no interest in. 2 miles from downtown Concord, Gibson Mill. Well, I think I remember looking that one up, Gibson Mill, which looks interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll look that up too. Hey, thanks for all your insight, Van Riper. Appreciate it. Sounds like there's enough stuff around there to keep me busy. Or if I bop into those places and it doesn't look great, I can just zip down to Charlotte. Because, again, Charlotte has at least 4 or 5 big name thrift stores that are open today. Sometimes they don't open till 11 or so, but I won't get down there till that time anyway, so everything looks like it's going to roll out pretty smoothly as long as this rain will hold off just for a little bit. Pardon me. Well, I'm so glad that we're able to stream together today. And knock on wood, I don't have any wood here, but knock on wood, knock on plastic and stuff, knock on things, that we stay connected here until the end of the stream. Now, I don't know why half these people don't have their headlights on. I mean, what kind of jackass do you have to be? And it's obviously dark, it's overcast, and here's this jackass with a gray car and gray weather, gray street, and he doesn't think he needs his lights on. Idiot. If these people would just learn how to drive the car Daddy bought them, it'd be a lot better. I'm not one. How far is it going to destination? Okay, yeah, cool. All right, I'm picking up what you're laying down. Thank you for that information. Now, wait a second. I don't get off here, do I? No. Continue on I-85. All right. Oh, it's speed limit's higher now, too. Oh, I wanted to mention, in case you were watching my stream Thursday, my live stream at night, Thursday night, I was showing everybody 11 acre. Wow. All right. Yeah, but see, here's the problem. A lot of these flea markets are going to be mostly outdoor, and they're going to be shut down today because they're supposed to have thunderstorms and shit today. So, you know. But I'm sure I'll find something to do. Indoor flea markets or indoor antique shops or a couple of thrift stores here and there. My day will be taken up with thrifting and flea marketing, but I'm just trying to make the distance between the spots a little less so I don't waste so much time just being in the car. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was showing this photo that was gifted to me by a photographer named Larry Shore. And Larry Shore is probably my age, or I'm guessing older. He may be 10 or 20 years older than me. But he was a photographer during the early days of punk rock, 70s in San Francisco. And he contacted me initially because he had all these Devo photos that he had taken. And he was, of course, course, offering them up for licensing possibilities or whatever. And we started talking on the phone because he started watching my YouTube channel and had some questions. And found out he took all these great pictures of other bands. And I got a photo from him, which he kindly gifted me, of Jello Biafra of the Dead Kennedys. And I was showing this photo, and it's a certain pose of Jello. He's kind of holding his hand out in front of his face, like kind of creepy monster hand. And it's a really, to me, it was a well-known Dead Kennedys photo. And during the stream, I was saying, hey, can anybody guess where this image is from? And, Dead Kennedys stuff. And I don't even know if anybody answered the question, but I forgot to answer it. So what I wanted to say was, in case anybody who was watching that stream was wondering where that picture's from, the creepy hand Jello Biafra picture is from a poster on one of their first albums. One of the albums that came with a collage poster by Winston Smith. It was like a bunch of photos and headlines and newspaper clippings and all kinds of stuff collaged together in a big black and white poster. And this creepy hand photo of Jello was in that collage, which is where I remember it from as a kid. So when he asked me to pick whatever photo I wanted from his stash to get printed, I picked that one. And I believe it was from the very first Dead Kennedys show ever, because this guy Larry is a good friend of Jello, and I guess he was friends with Jello or roommate with Jello before Jello joined Dead Kennedys. So he was at the first show. Took these really great pictures of Jello looking like he's a teenager, really. Looks so young and clean. Young, clean punk rock boys in San Francisco. But yeah, that was something I wanted to mention because oftentimes I'll set up something on the stream to answer it, and then I'll ask the chat to chime in before I give them the answer, and then I just forget. Because that's how my brain doesn't work. It's open right now. Yeah, it is open right now. Talking about the Web Road. Oh, well, I'm going to Web Road Flea Market first. I'm going to Web Road because technically that's supposed to open at 8. But on Sunday, even if it says it's open at 8 or 9 or 7 or whatever it is, Sundays usually people are a little slow to get in to set up their shit at the flea market, from my experience. So it takes an hour or two for them to get rolling, really. So if I get to this place at 8:30 or after, I think I'll have more chance of seeing anybody there. But there might be nobody there because of the rain forecast or whatever. And in that case, I'll just hop in my car and go to the next one. But we're going to go check it out. I wish it was made sense for me to take my phone, and maybe I can take my phone into the actual flea market. And if it dies, if it craps out, then that's just how it goes. But maybe that's how we'll end the stream. I'll just take the phone in with me. And I'll show you around. But now, if I do find a big stack of records or CDs or something that I have to look up the value of, then I have to stop the stream because I got to use my phone. But at least I'll take you in there if I can, if the phone makes it till then, and if there's internet down there. Yes, indeed. We're getting closer and closer. 42 miles away, I'm going to say, from our destination. Yeah, because the next exit we have is exit 70, Webb Road. Dash Cat looks happy with that. Wait. Just south of High Point. God, I don't know where any of that stuff is off the top of my head. I should know it because I've been living in North Carolina most of my life, but I want to say High Point is more near Greensboro. Like, High Point is more directly west of Raleigh, and Charlotte is kind of west and way south of Raleigh. I think High Point is nearer Greensboro. Yeah, so we're far away from Greensboro now. We're going in a different direction. We're going completely south of Greensboro to Charlotte. So we're probably only, I'd say, 40 miles. Well, no. We're about an hour. I'm going to say we're an hour and 15 minutes from Charlotte right now, but we're only 40 minutes from Webb Road Flea Market. So we're heading south, 85, towards Webb Road Flea Market. And after we get out of Webb Road Flea Market, it's another 40 minutes to Charlotte, I think. Not bad. Especially if there's no traffic on a Sunday, it'll be nice. Oh, no, the wind is picking up. The wind is moving my car. on the road, which is kind of cool. Kind of get off on that little energy boost there. A little wind action, a little Mother Nature flexing. A little Mother Nature flex. So yeah, yep, southwest. Yeah, but I think I remember seeing signs to High Point when you're right around Greensboro coming from Raleigh. So I think it's right around that area. Like, I would guess High Point's at least 2 hours away from Charlotte. I would guess. Now, the cities we're coming up on right now on the sign are Lexington and, of course, Charlotte. Charlotte is 77 miles away. Thomasville, I think, is only a few miles from here. 7 miles from here. But yeah, Charlotte's a good hour or 15 minutes away from here. What's that say? Anti-end? Huh? Anti-M? Anti-M? Total. Anti-M? What's anti-M? I don't know what anti-M is. High winds? Anti-M means high winds? Huh. Never heard that. Learn something every day. Hey, Van Riper, I appreciate your attention to the stream and your participation in this conversation. It makes me feel a whole lot less alone than I am in my car here. I'm sucking down some water, guys. I can just predict that I'm going to have to pee in the Webb Road Flea Market parking lot. I'm going to predict that. I'm going to predict it. Or I'm just pull over somewhere before Webb Road, because I got 40 minutes before I get there. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to control that bladder. I'm not getting the urges yet, but I know after all this water I just downed, it's going to happen. I'm making a Wizard of Oz reference. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not good at movie content references. You know, most movies like that, like Wizard of Oz, Star Wars, like whatever, all those Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Back to the Future, all the movies people reference all the time from my generation. I saw all those movies once when I was a kid in the theater, and that was it. I was done. And by the time I was a teenager, I was already out of really seeing movies a lot. I just was more into being in bands and doing stuff, and I just didn't have a whole lot of time to sit in a theater or to watch my television. So I just kind of stopped watching movies at that point. And I haven't really seen a movie in years. I watch a documentary every now and then, but I don't watch a lot of movies. So I don't get the references all the time, and that's a real handicap for me, because if you're in Western culture, especially America, and you're in a social situation with people, maybe having a drink somewhere or whatever, sitting on a bus together or in an airport, people will drop movie references constantly. It's like a religious thing for people. And everybody just expects everybody to know that movie. It's like, I don't know any movies, guy. I don't know what you're talking about. It got so bad that a few years ago, I think it was back in 2016 actually, I was dating a girl, and neither of us watch movies at all, ever. Which is very unlike our friends. So I told her about my situation, and I couldn't believe she had the same situation. So I made a shirt for us. It was a black t-shirt, and it just had a little bit of white text in the middle of the center of the black t-shirt on the front, and it said, "No, I haven't seen that movie." Because I would find myself at parties repeating that over and over again. So then I just had a shirt where I would just open my jacket and point to the shirt. And on the back of the shirt it said, "No, I haven't seen that TV show," just in case. But people are always making references to screens, man, to things they've seen on screens. And they remember these things they've seen on screens because they watch them over and over again, which is weird to me too. Like, it seems to me, once you've seen a movie, why would you watch it again? It's not like listening to an album to me. It's like, you know, I don't know. Movie culture is odd to me. It's so prevalent in society, and like it's hard to find a fast food restaurant that is not promoting some kind of movie. I mean, movies are everywhere, man. They're referenced everywhere. Everybody loves them. Everybody watches them. There's so much time spent watching movies. I don't know why I never got into it. Like, it's not like I hate movies or I think they're bad for people necessarily or whatever, but for me, they don't mesh with my lifestyle. I find myself having to force myself to sit in front of a screen for 2 hours and watch something when I'm all the time I'm thinking I should be doing something else. There's something more productive I could be doing right now. Honestly, the only movies I've really made an effort to see the last couple of few years have been the movies I'm in. Like the Thor movie, I guess that was more than a couple of years ago. That was 2016, 17. And then the Ronaldo and the Loaf movie I saw because I'm in it. And then there was the Hardcore Devo tour video. That movie. I just don't see a lot of movies. You aren't embedding your supposed professional source code. It's Devo. Okay. Huh? Oh, that's where, I don't know what you're saying. That's wherever my head. Source code? Who? What? OTOM? What does OTOM mean? That's some young people code there. On the Octopus Man. I'm on the Octopus Man. On the other hand, okay. By the way is an easier way to say that. Isn't it? By the way? I've never seen On the Other Hand. I like On the Octopus Man. Or on the octopus. On the octopus hand. On the octopus hammock. You'll find me on the octopus hammock. Don't let the kitty drive. Well, he's driving in more ways than one. That dash cat, that's a look of concern. Not upset or fear or anger. It's just concern. That's all. Now look at this. We got barely any traffic ahead of us. No rain. No heat and humidity. This is good. We are doing good right now. And thank you for all who are checking this out. Breakfast King. I just saw that was you that posted. Howdy, Breakfast King. Nice to see you, man. I had a good breakfast this morning. Bojangles. What'd you have for breakfast this morning, Breakfast King? Assuming you've had breakfast. I have no idea what the thumbnail for this video turned out to be. You know, the image that pops up when you go to my channel to see this video. If somebody could tell me, because I kept trying to take the photo, the thumbnail image, and it looked like it kept taking it so that it was tall, like vertical rather than horizontal, and it would not take it horizontally for some reason. It just wasn't previewing as a horizontal picture. So I don't know if there's a vertical picture representing the horizontal screen. Hey, what's up, Steve? What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining me here. Oh, I saw a drop or two. Maybe the rain's starting again here. Okay, guys, I got like 25 minutes or something until I'm there, I think. That's cool. Then we can kind of, if we still got phone connectivity and power and all that shit, we'll sit in the parking lot at Webb Road and we'll figure out what we're gonna do. It's currently vertical, but 90 degrees turned to the side. So it's a picture of me taken vertical, but then my face is sideways as it's represented to make it horizontal. Well, that's better to me than it would be if it was just a horizontal square, a rectangle with a sliver of a vertical thumbnail in the middle. So whatever, if it's sideways, then, you know, it's like I'm clicking everything on the phone that I need to click. I get the video set up on my phone to be horizontal. Then I go to YouTube and I set that for horizontal setting. So then when I'm setting up the YouTube stream within it, after I set it to horizontal setting, and I take the damn thumbnail, it does it vertical. It's like, I've set the camera to horizontal, I set the stream to horizontal, and so why are you taking it vertical? Like, that is not a smart phone. That's an evil, dumb phone. EvilDumbPhone.com. But thanks for the, maybe I'll change that thumbnail later to something more sensible. But yeah, it's just so frustrating. This shit should be easy. I should be able to turn on my phone, hit live stream, and then all the settings I had before should still be there. Everything should be the same. It shouldn't be so jackassed, man. It's like, God, these phones are supposed to be magical creatures that do everything we say, and they're very expensive, and we pay for them every month of our lives, and then they still act like dicks. It's like, whoever called these things smartphones is a complete boob. And I don't mean titty memory. I mean, they're a boob. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for boob. Yeah, man. Don't get me talking about phones. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of computers, phones, video games, man, shit. Now, I do like old school arcade video games. There's one in particular, Galaga, or Galaga, or however you pronounce it. That's my shit. I can take any of you guys out on Galaga. I can beat you. I'm not a competitive person, but that's one game I can pretty much play pretty well. But as far as video games, I'm not into it. Pinball, love me some pinball. Big fan. But I'm not too much into technology. I do like the fact that I can stream on YouTube and that you can carry a video camera around your pocket these days, but man, they sell you a bill of goods that doesn't really. These aren't smartphones. They're not smartphones. 20 years from now, people will look back and go, you remember what they used to call smartphones? Those idiot moron phones? Those dolt phones? Those deaf, dumb, and mute phones? Those phones that didn't do anything you told them to do on purpose? Those phones that were punking you the whole time? They were pressing you? They were fucking with you your whole life. Them weren't smartphones. Them were evil genius phones. Get the human to spend more money on another phone because he's confused by the thumbnail of his image. Some people would, if they had the money, if I had money to burn, I might just say, hell with this phone. I can't deal with it. It's not taking pictures right. I'm gonna do it. I'm kind of happy. They're a bit stupid, to be honest. Well, I mean, they could be at least smart in the sense of, like, it just doesn't make sense. All these things I'm pressing to make sure everything's right, and then it's still not right. It's like, come on, just let it do what I pressed the button for it to do. It doesn't have to be so smart that it knows my every wish and desire and knows who I'm going to be sleeping with in a month. It doesn't have to be that smart. It just has to do what the fuck I tell it to do. Or what it says it's going to do. If it gives me the option and I click it, it should do that. That's all I'm saying. It shouldn't be broke ass. I mean, it's like, damn, these things aren't cheap. They could at least work. Hey, thanks for keeping the thumbs ups, the likes on point with at least how many people are watching right now. That's really cool. Thank you. That really helps, man. The algorithms really like that because that shows participation in the channel, and so they figure, well, we'll pass this channel on to other weirdos that like music and cats and the devil and stuff. So that's how I meet new friends. It's not really about getting more subscribers necessarily, although that happens, but just people to come by and watch the videos and comment and to actually, most importantly, if I'm out of town somewhere, if I'm in another country or another state, and then somebody walks up to me and says, hey, I see your YouTube streams. That is really golden for me. That's like, wow, now I know somebody in this town. They already know me, so that hurdle is cleared. Now I just have to get to know them, and we get to hang out, and everything's cool. So I really love that. I was in Australia and other parts of the world, Europe, in the last couple of years, and just totally cool people who I'd never met before face to face already knew me, and the ice was broken, and it made it really easy for me to meet people. So that's why the algorithms and the thumbs ups matter to me, because they have the power to introduce me to other freaks. And you know what we say, freaks to the front. Freaks to the front, for sure. Freaks to the front. See that Popo sitting back there like he was smart? He don't know. Mr. Pilmer does not make a habit of speeding down the highway at ungodly speeds. I keep my eye on this shit. because I can't afford no Popo ticket. That shit will ruin me. Ruin me, I say. Oh, thanks for the other like somebody just gave me. That's appreciated. Very much appreciated. Now, see, when I was a kid, the thumbs up was a Fonzie thing. Arthur Fonzarelli from the TV show Happy Days. See, I can make TV references and movie references from when I was a kid. Other than that, I'm dead. But, yeah. That was a Fonzie thing. Hey, he used to always say, hey, when he would do the thumb. Like, it was like this, guys. It was like, hey, hey, hey. And he was always cool with his leather jacket. Oh, hey, let me say hi to people. Then it's daylight. You can actually see me now. Oof, it's raining again. But yeah, here I am. And here we go, back to the street. Oh, of course, doesn't do the first time. So anyway, Happy Days. Hey, yeah, I was a big fan of Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Lenny and Squiggy. Yeah, I really got into Happy Days. All the characters, Mr. C, and Pinky Tuscadero, Richie Cunningham, Potsy, and Ralph Mouth. I don't know how I remember all these things. I have not seen Happy Days in decades. But those people are burned into my memory. And we are so close, you guys. Literally like 20 minutes away. 20 minutes! And that will put us at an even just about 2 hours live stream. And then we can decide whether I take you into the flea market or not. If it's like pissing down rain, I won't be able to, because I do have to walk at least a distance from the car to the building to get in. But it may be just totally shut down. It might just be a nothing Sunday for the flea market. But it kind of sucks that it's starting to rain harder and harder as I get closer to the damn flea market, but we'll see. We still got 20 minutes. Dash Cat doesn't look any more concerned than he usually does, so that's good. Yeah, I'm really happy that you guys joined me for this little excursion. Now, who knows? I might get a wild hair later on if I come across some really great thrift find or something that I want to show. Maybe I'll just pop on again live later and just show you guys some stuff. I don't know. Man, it's raining now. Can you hear it on the windshield? The wind is blowing my car. Hearing seat. Look at this rain coming down, y'all. Hey, there's some graffiti on that wall over there. Check it out. Coming on this bridge over to the right. What's it say? It says TCWA or TLWA. I think it's TCWA. That might be a or is that somebody's name? It's not often you see that kind of stuff on the North Carolina highways, a little graph popping up. Although in Raleigh it's getting very prevalent. Lots of graffiti, lots of full-on throw-ups and pieces, spray paint stuff popping up. Pretty good sticker culture and pen tag culture there too, but there's a lot of spray paint popping up in the Raleigh area. Oh, it's raining now. It's raining the hardest it's rained ever since we started this trip. 17 miles to the exit, you guys. That is not very long. And the flea market is literally right off the exit. So as soon as we get off the exit, we'll basically be there. And Dash Cat will be pleased, because we won't be driving anymore for a while. Oh, my arms hurt and my ankle is sore. I'm not used to this road trip workout. It's outdoor. It's outdoor and indoor. There's a lot of indoor buildings. Oh, look, there's an antique place right there. See the sign coming up on the right here? Twin Deer Antiques. But of course, they're not open this early. Might not even be open on Sunday. Who knows? But yeah, so wet road might be a chance that we get to go into the actual building and look around a little bit. But, you know, since it's raining so hard, maybe nobody showed up to open their building spot. I don't know. We're going to see. If Webb Road is a total bust, then at least we'll be able to go to the Cook or the Concord thing. Man, that's really good. It's really raining. Good. I love how there's no traffic out here. Sound of the rain and the tires on the street, pretty soothing. I should just totally like bust in on your family, wake them up, and be streaming the whole time with my selfie stick in their face. Hey guys, I'm doing a live stream. What's up? I haven't seen you in a few years. Just totally invade their privacy. Get up, get out of bed, guys. Come on, we're going to Bojangles. Let's do this. I'm taking you to the flea market. Oh, that would be funny. If I only had the time for a side excursion like that. "13 miles. Not long now. I'd say 10 minutes we'll be there. Maybe. I'm going pretty fast. 75, 76 and a 70. Man, it's raining like crazy now. Of course, right before I get to the flea market, it's pissing down. Shit. But could be worse. At least I know there are places open. Eventually. Like, certainly in Charlotte. Oh. Hey, sweet! Damn, air conditioning is making my nose dried out, y'all. Woo! Ugh. If I haven't said hello to you and you're here, hello, good morning. Heading to Charlotte, North Carolina. Hoping to do some flea marketing and thrifting today to rescue physical media, music items, records, tapes, CDs, and the like. Ugh. 11 miles to our exit. We're going to make a pit stop here in Salisbury, I believe it's called, and Webb Road Flea Market, which I don't have high hopes for at this point, but we're going to see. I mean, the thing is, like, the parking at Webb Road Flea Market isn't like right next to the buildings. It's a pretty good walk. So if it's raining like this when I get there, I don't even know if I can walk to the building to see if it's open. Unless I risk getting real muddy and wet. So we'll just have to play it. We'll just have to see what's happening. We're gonna give it our best shot, you know. All we can do is give it a shot. I am on a mission, though. We'll rescue something today. Great adventure day. I know, I love these days. Like I said, sometimes it's great to do these days with somebody else, but other times it's really good to just be by myself and on my own schedule and zip from one place to the other without waiting for anybody else. It's great. But I do have fun doing this with other people every now and then. Especially when they're into thrifting, but they're not looking to buy the same stuff I am. Like, there's a friend of mine named Mary Lyles, and she buys and sells a lot of used clothing and purses and vintage stuff like that. And she does really well going to thrift stores and finding really old, cool, or, you know, what do you call it, like fashion designer stuff, and sells it for big money. Sometimes fixes a little thing here or there, but she's a great good luck charm for me, because we'll dive into a thrift store. She'll go to her clothing area, I'll go to my records and shit, and every time I'm with her, I find great stuff, and so does she. So we kind of, but now when I thrift with somebody like Tim, my friend Tim, who shops for exactly the same stuff, I mean exactly the same stuff I'm trying to find, it's a little bit weird, because Tim's a little competitive, so he tends to get real kind of manic and excited about thrifting, and it's a little weird thrifting with him. Where are we? Hey there, Sean. I am heading from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm driving for about 2 hours, and we're going to Charlotte, North Carolina, but we're getting ready to pull off in a place called Lexington, which is about 45 minutes north of Charlotte. We're going to try to hit an indoor flea market called Webb Road Flea Market. I don't know if it's going to be open, but we're going to see. And if that doesn't pan out, there's another flea market just south of it called the Concord Flea Market, which I think also is partially indoor, because as you can see, it's pissing down rain. So we'll try that. Worst comes to worst, we'll head another 40 minutes to Charlotte, and we'll start thrifting there, because I know that there will be some thrift stores open today in Charlotte. So that's our plan, and our goal is to rescue physical media, music items like records, tapes, CDs, and that kind of stuff from these flea markets and thrift stores, and make sure they get into the hands of collectors and people who would love these items to take care of them. So we've got exit 70, which is 6 exits ahead of us. No traffic to speak of. It's pretty cool out here. Pretty relaxed. But welcome, Mr. Sean. Does that say Sean? Oh, stream. Wait, no. Oh, dear live stream, it says? I can't. This is our live stream? I'm sorry. The text is so small, I can't really read your name properly there, but I do appreciate you being here, and I'm wondering, did the algorithms just put this in your feed, my channel, or how did you find this thing, These Are Live Stream? This is beautiful North Carolina during stormy time, inclement weather. Subscribe. Alright. You just subscribe to the channel, Van Viper? That's very nice of you. Okay, we're about 5 to 7 minutes away. Pissing down rain like crazy, of course. Or whatever. Whatever. We are totally relaxed about the situation. We're just going to take what comes, go with the punches, roll with the flow, whatever you call it. We're going to do all that shit today. I got no pressing engagements. Now, except for tonight. Oh, I've been subscribed for a few months, but I noticed you were going live this morning. Oh, cool. Awesome. Thanks a lot for chiming in. I forget what I was saying. I forget. Oh, well, what I'm saying is I got no pressing things going on today except to try to thrift. And yeah, Adrian, we're almost there to the first flea market, which I don't have high hopes for right now, considering the weather is complete bullshit. But they should have been open at least 20 minutes ago, so we'll see if there's any cars there or any signs of vendors at all, and then we'll see if there's a safe way I can get to the building without getting completely drenched. Because even with an umbrella, in this rain, I would get wet. And I don't want to be driving the rest of the day with wet shoes and shit. So anyway, the thing I'm doing tonight, though, and maybe I'll be able to live stream a little bit of this tonight, but I'm going to be talking with my friend Rusty Hamilton, also known as Cherry Bomb and Pantera. She is best known for being, in my world, for being the wife and companion and partner in rock and roll to my friend John Michael Thor from Canada. Thor the Rock Warrior. He's a rock, heavy metal singer, bodybuilder that's been active since the 70s. Anyway, I was friends for him for years. He used to be married to Rusty. They're still friends, but he used to be married to her. She still lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been friends with her for years. She has some great stories of rock and roll because she was also in the business of American, I guess you would call it magazine porn back in the day. She was a big part of Cherry magazine. She was also a journalist for rock and roll magazines, interviewed a bunch of rock bands back in the day. So I'm going to meet up with her tonight, have a drink or something. Yeah, that's raining like a crazy person. There's supposed to be tornado warnings for North Carolina today, but I don't think anything like that's going to happen in Charlotte. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But anyway, whatever the case, we're going to roll with it. Okay, one more exit, and then it's us. That guy there is not giving a damn about driving in the rain right there. He doesn't give a damn. He's going. He's got somewhere to go. He's got to take a poop or something. That guy's got to go. Web Road, 1 mile, y'all. Here we go. Just as it's pissing down, the hardest it's pissed down all morning, we're rolling up to the flea market. Just our luck. I mean, I was hoping it at least be not raining so I could get out in the parking lot and stretch my legs, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. This is cray rain. Cray rain right here. All right, here we go. Here's our exit, you guys. 1/2 mile, dudes. The Web Road Flea Market. Chat tells me they're open regardless of weather. Yeah, but whether people are actually in there and whether I can get to the buildings without getting drenched. I don't think I can park right next to them or anything. So we're going to see. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Check this out. Now, just imagine, if you will, that it was a nice, dry, pleasant day, and just look at this, the size of this flea market. You know, it's like, what could be? Okay, wait, flea market's left. Okay, here we go. Look at this, nobody's out here. Ghost town, y'all. Okay, now we just take a right up here, and then we're basically there. Now, see, off to your right, you'll see a big open field out there. There's a white van and some kind of construction. See, the parking lot is that area without tables and stuff right in front of us. That's the parking lot. And then you have to walk all the way to those buildings. But obviously, there's nobody set up outside. But here's the thing. All right, here's the thing. This is out in the middle of farmland, dude. There's nothing around here. Okay, so here's the thing. Usually all those vendors to your left, all those tables are full of people, and those tables wrap around this whole property. Look at that crow right there. So all those buildings down there, those tan buildings, I would have to park up here and then run all the way down to those tan buildings. Look, can you see those tan buildings there with the red roofs? So I would have to park over here and then walk all the way over there. But I don't see. I mean, if there are vendors here, like where the hell are their cars, right? Maybe down there. See, you can't just pull it. You can't just drive in there. I don't think. See down here, down there. There's a bunch of tables. All those are usually full of people. Look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna whip around here so you can get a better view. So all those tables are usually full of people. And like all these buildings are full of stuff, and they're all connected, so you don't have to really leave you don't have to really go outside to get through the buildings. But man, it just looks like bummer time. I gotta pee so bad. Dude, look at the hat. Do you see that pink hat in the puddle? Do you see the pink hat? I so want to grab that. Not that I'm gonna wear it, Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up to this hat. We're gonna throw this hat in here, and we're gonna put it on something or somebody at some point this weekend. Hold on. Where is it? Where's the fucking hat? Did I fucking run over it? I think I may have run over it. Where the fuck's the hat? Oh, I didn't run over it. Hold on. Okay, ready? You guys. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this hat in a second. Look at this, dudes. It's totally gross. Hold on. It's totally wet, but I'm gonna show it to you really quick. Look. It says Caesars, Virginia. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the back seat, or I'm gonna put it on the floorboard of my car. It's on the floor of the car. It's totally soaking wet, but I got a pink sequin hat, and it's gonna get used for the cause of evil at some point. Let me use some hand sanitizer. I have to pee so bad, you guys, and there's obviously nowhere for me to pee around here. Okay, I don't think we're gonna go into this flea market because it's fucking bummer time here. Now, hey, could somebody do me a favor and give me the address for the is it the Concord Flea Market? Is that the closest one that's open, Van Riper? Because if I can get the address to that, then at least I'll put that in. And my plan is to go to that one, but on the way there, I got to stop somewhere and pee. It is going to be, I predicted it, that as soon as we pull up here, I would feel the urge, and it happened. I didn't really feel the urge until we pulled up here. So, if I can get, okay, 384 Church Street. Okay, Concord. 384 Church Street, Concord. Here we go. Where to? Address. 384 Church. Hold on, you guys. Church. I gotta pee so bad. All of a sudden, I gotta pee so bad. I predicted the hell out of that. Okay. Church Street. Let's see if this picks it up. Where was it again? It was Concord. 384 Church Street, 28205. It's looking. Not finding it yet. Come on. Oh, now my internet's flaking out. Okay. This is not good. Okay, we're gonna unplug the phone. Maybe that's freaking. It's not finding Church Street. I don't know why. 384 Church Street North. Let's try that. Church Street North. Okay, we'll try this. I think it might be a little bit because of the storm that my GPS is having trouble connecting. But it is not finding 384 Church Street in North Carolina, South Carolina, or Georgia. Jeez. Just my luck. No, you can't post links unless you're a moderator on the channel, so I don't see anything that you're trying to post. The links just don't post unless you have a little wrench next to your name, a little blue wrench. You can't post links. So, and I can't look at links because I'm using the phone to stream. But my GPS is not working. It's not finding that address. Huh. Very strange. Now, is there a way? Maybe I'm gonna wait. Hold on. I'm gonna search. Hold on. I'm gonna search for flea market. Flea market, and see if it just comes up. Flea market. Let's see what that does. There's some fellas going to sell some wet stuff. Okay, Webb Road Flea Market, Farmers Flea Market, Sharon's Discount, Frog Pond Hometown, 11 Acre. Nothing Concord Flea Market, 311 Flea Market, Barnyard, Cook's Flea Market, No, Davis, Market Highway, Curtis Bridge, SNS. Jeez, man, every other flea market except for Concord. Why isn't it finding this shit? Hold on. Trying to type in maybe Concord Flea Market. Let's see if this works. Now, I got a message on my phone, but I can't check it. Yeah, I'm looking for this Concord Flea Market, but cannot find Concord Flea Market. Man, what a bummer. It won't find the address. Now, here's what I'm wondering. Is there a place, maybe near the Concord Flea Market, I don't know, like what it would be, maybe a gas station or a store, that it would find that, and then I would just see the... Oh, yes, sir, in the feed, and I'm behind in the stream. Yes, sir, in the feed. I can't remember what we were talking about, Dzar. I think what I asked you was, how did you find out about the thing? And you said it popped up in your feed, right? So that's the beauty of the thumbs up thing, because that's what makes that happen. The algorithms see the participation in the channel via thumbs up or via the comments in the chat or donations or whatever, and then they feel that it's necessary then to oh, I can't do links, Adrian, because I'm streaming with this phone. So I just need I need a S&I ice cream. I'm not sure if the ice cream thing is something that's going to be there. I'm looking for something maybe that has been there for a long time, because my GPS is a little outdated. But let me see what Adrian, what are you trying to bring up? Can you just type in the name of the place or the address, and I'll search for it. I may turn my car off. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my car off. I had to piss so bad. I gotta get this address in this thing so we can move on. Oh man. Manischewitz. Now, if this is somewhere I could just walk out of the car and 15 steps later be in the building, I'd go check it out. But I can't walk all that way. Anyway, in the dirt. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can't do the... It's near the Cabarrus County Board of Elections. Okay. Cabarrus. Carabas or Cabarrus? I'll just put in Board of Elections. That seems like an odd landmark to be using, but I don't think that's going to come up. Board of Elections office. Let's see. It is saying Salisbury Board of Elections office. Let's see if the address I get is the one. Now mine comes up Statesville, NC, and it says 203 Stockton Street. Is that what you're getting? 203 Stockton Street in Statesville? Oakwood Cemetery. I live near Oakwood Cemetery. That's in Raleigh. No. Okay, so it's not finding that. Isn't there a store or something? I guess I can look up S&I ice cream, but that doesn't seem like something that's been there for a long time. It seems like one of them fly-by-night places. Dudes, why is this so hard? I wish I had another phone. There's a... no, that's... No. Really? Because there's one in Raleigh near my home. Smooth Bar and Lounge. Okay, let me try that. Smooth Bar. That also sounds like something that may have not been there a long time, but we'll see. No. Smooth Cuts Barber Shop. The Lee Street Theater, which is in Salisbury, North Carolina. No. Smooth Bar doesn't come up. Man, there's not like a Target or a bank or a fire station or something that might have been there for a while. Where am I? Okay, so I'm at Webb Road Flea Market, W-E-B-B, Webb Road Flea Market, and I believe, what's the name of this city? Lancaster. It's right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you search Webb Road, Webb with two B's, flea market, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm trying to go to the Concord flea market, which is just south of here, but I cannot get the address that somebody found me to come up in this. So I'm trying to find something near the Concord flea market. I don't know, is that near the Concord flea market? Concord Fire Station 2? That sounds like something that would be there for a while. But I got to get going because I got to pee somewhere on the way there. And there's nothing here. There's no shelter, no nothing. Nearish. Okay, that's fine. Like a mile or 2 or 3 miles or whatever. At least I'll be in the vicinity. And then maybe when I get closer, it'll find the address. But what I'm thinking is that the street it's on is a new street since my GPS has been updated. Okay, but I just need an address, Breakfast King. If you get an address for that firehouse, street address, I'll type it in. And then I'll be on my way. What's up, Zeb? How's it going? 42 Palisade Drive. Okay, 42 Palisade Drive. 42 Palisade. Palisade? 42 Palisade. Okay. There we go. 42 Palisade Drive, Northeast, Concord 28205. Oh, 28025, right? I think that's it. 12 miles away. All right, we're going to go. And I got to pee somewhere between here and there. Really bad. Okay. God, I hope there's a way. I just need to stretch my legs a little bit. I hope this Concord one doesn't let us down. Hold on, guys. I need a little burst here. A little burst. Okay. I got too many of them out. Hold on, I gotta put some M&Ms back. Too many M&Ms. Okay. Let's go. Alright, well, turn this around. Look at that. Beautiful weather. Okay. We go to Concord Parkway, and go straight, and we'll turn to Church Street. Thank you, Breakfast King. Okay, I'm just going to follow these instructions, and we'll see what happens. See if I can find a gas station or a fast food place or something. But look at this, man. This is all starting to flood already. All this muddy, gravelly dirt. It's all getting very puddly over here. Man, look at these big potholes filled with water. Man. We got a hat. We're going to put this hat on something or somebody at some point after it dries out. Maybe I'll find a statue somewhere to put it on. But somebody's going to be wearing this bitch. Or it'll be set on fire somewhere. Okay. We should be there in... it says like 20 minutes or so, but... we'll see what happens here, guys. Dash cat, dash cat. That wind, I can see those wind gusts kicking across the street here. Truck right in front of me. 12 miles. So, man, some people are not even driving with their full headlights on right now. Just with their parking lights. That's crazy. sound of the rain, though. I live in a house with skylight windows. I mean, just real cheap, basic skylight windows, right? But when it rains on them like this, it sounds great. And it's a perfect time for like a cat nap or just chilling out. The rain on the skylight is amazing. Pardon me. Thanks for your assistance, you guys, in navigating. It is pissing down, you guys. It's raining so hard right now. If it was raining like this in LA, you would see major mayhem on the highway. Like, people freak the hell out if it rains this hard in LA. And the thing is, it doesn't rain like this in LA very often, so when it does rain, all the oil and all the grease and all the stuff that's on the street comes up initially, and it gets real slippery. So there is some reason for people to be extra cautious when it rains out there, but I think they're just so not used to it that it freaks them out. Immediately just freaks them out, and they can't drive right. Yes, the rain is making me want to pee. What's up? I can't read your name. What? Radius? I can't read that exactly, but welcome to the channel. If I don't know you, welcome. And if I do know you, pardon me for not recognizing. It's kind of hard for me to see the... What? Concord opens at 11? No way. Are you kidding me? Ah, Christ. Oh, shit. Ah, shit. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to go in this direction, get close to that flea market. We'll just check it out. And then I guess I'm going to see if there's any thrift stores that open at 9, or maybe we just go right to Charlotte. I don't know, but I got to make a pit stop somewhere. God, that's a bummer that it's probably not, even if it was open, I don't think there would be anything for us to see there, just because of the weather is so bad. So I think flea market's kind of screwed for us today, but we're gonna hit, we're gonna definitely hit some damn thrift stores. But I have to stretch my legs and pee for sure. Gotta. Plenty of time to find a place to pee there, yeah. Well, look, if anybody can do some research and right around that, I guess anywhere in, what's the name of the damn town? Starts with a C. Whatever that is. Somebody look around that town and see if there's any thrift stores that open around 9 or whatever. If not, we're heading to Charlotte. Just 6 miles till our, hey buddy, Brad, I can't read your name. I know the first part says Brad, but I can't read it after that. Who are you? Do I know you in real life? There's a Goodwill that opens at 10. Man, that's like an hour from when we'll get there. I don't know if it's worth us waiting there. We'll see what happens. Because it says we're going to get there right around 9. If that's the case, I don't think I want to hang out for an hour. Because it's only going to take us 45 minutes to get to Charlotte. And I know that in Charlotte there are there are stores that start opening at 9 or 10, I think. Goodwills are really worth the wait? Ah, man, I would disagree. I find stuff at Goodwills all the time. But to be honest with you, I'm looking for stuff that most people aren't looking for. I'm not just looking for rock and roll records. I'm looking for a whole bunch of other different kinds of music and records and recordings. And so I tend to find more stuff than the people who are just looking for, you know, rock and roll records. I make a good bit of money on selling gospel albums. A lot of gospel. I've learned a lot about gospel in the last few years. So I'm always looking for gospel records, and that's really good to find down here in the Carolinas. Bible Belt. So yeah, I mean, most people who say Goodwills aren't worth it are looking for very specific things that you hardly find in, oh, Craft and Last Devotional. All right, cool. Okay, I knew I knew you from somewhere. But I have a neighbor here in Raleigh named Brad, so I didn't know if it was him. But anyway, so Charlotte is only 25 miles from here, so I think we could even make it in way quicker than 45 minutes. So we're now entering Kannapolis. Now Kannapolis is where the record store I was talking about used to be, Collector's Choice. It was really cool. I can't believe it's closed down. Yeah, I think with the weather like it is, and the time that it is right now, how early it is, I think we should just go on to Charlotte. But you know, maybe here's what I'll do. If there's a rest area or something. Now, even those rest areas, the parking is so far away from where you have to go to the bathroom. I might just get off on some exit here. We'll just blow off the whole Concord Flea Market thing because it's pointless, really. I'm going to get off at exit 60. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we're going to redirect our GPS to the first thrift store in Charlotte that opened. Now here's what you can do if you want to help me while I'm pulling off here to have a rest break. If you could look up, okay, Charlotte, North Carolina thrift store, but it's going to be on Freedom. I think it's Freedom and Drive. Freedom and Drive. I think that is the northernmost thrift stores that open on Sunday. So if you can just check thrift stores on Freedom Drive, I think there's a Value Village, and there's another one called like just the thrift store or something. But they're right there on Freedom Drive, and they're right across the street from each other. And I think those open at a fairly good time, 9 or 10 this morning, which we should be in Charlotte by right before 10. But anyway, I gotta find a place. I gotta find a place. There's a Cracker Barrel. Okay, Bojangles. Bojangles, I'm going to use your restroom. I've already bought your food this morning, so don't hate me for just using the restroom. But this is going to have to happen. And I can park right next to the door. Okay, Concord. Restroom. You guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to pop in here. If you can find thrift stores that are in, let me see where, okay. Find thrift stores that are on Freedom Drive, I think it is. Just search Freedom Charlotte thrift stores, and 2 of them will come up. There's a community thrift store. What was it? 9. Okay, that's it. Good. The other one was at 11. Okay, great. So we'll probably be there around 10. We'll go to the Freedom Drive ones. If at some point I'll get that address from you, the community thrift store address, and I'll put it in. Actually, I'll just put it in right now. You want to give me that now? Community thrift store address. The one that opens at 9. That's one I've been going to since the 80s. It's been there for a while. And the Value Village opens at 11. Perfect. All right. So give me the... yeah, I will, but I got to get these... Okay, so it's 3016 Freedom Drive. 3016. Done. Freedom Drive. Okay, here we go. See if it comes up. 3016 Freedom Drive. That's it. Okay. Boom. Okay. Start new route. Okay, that's set. I'm going to pee. You get to watch the rain and stuff. And Bojangles. Alright, I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Got my keys. Going like a motherfucker. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, it's fucking wet. It's fucking wet out there. Use guys. It's fucking wet. Oh. All right. You guys ready? Okay. Yeah, it's a bit, yeah. Well, Dash Cat will deal with them, don't worry. He will deal them a hefty blow. All right, let me take one more M&M and then for the ride, and then we'll get out of here. Let's go, guys. We're going to Charlotte. Community Thrift. Onward. Wait a second. You can't take a left here. Fuck. Okay, we're going. What are we doing? Okay. Let's see here. There's no right here. Can you not take a right here? Oh wait, everything's changed. Okay, so this highway has changed a bit since my GPS was updated, so I gotta go back. The exit's changed a little bit there. Okay. This way. Is this 85 south? No, it's up there. Okay. Alright guys, we are back on the road. Yeah, it was fast. It had to happen. I didn't have to convince it to happen. It just was ready to go. I don't dilly-dally in there. I'm there for a reason, and I get the hell out. Thank God they had real paper towels instead of just those air hand-dog things. You know? M&M. Oh, gosh. Come on, light. I got thrifting and flea marketing to do, like, come on. Come on. There we go. Here we come, Charlotte. Raining hard, you hear that? All right. Here we go. Lots of standing water on the highway here. Might be able to do a little hydroplaning here. This could be fun. A little fun. Okay, 24 miles until our exit. We're gonna haul ass. Here we go, kids. We're on our way. You should get there by 9:26, which is perfect. Only 20-something minutes after they open. Bummer that the flea markets were a loss today, but we gave it a shot. We did our best. So, if you're just joining us and you have no idea what you're watching, I'm on a road trip from Raleigh, North Carolina to Charlotte, North Carolina. Today is going to be spent bopping around through thrift stores, flea markets, or whatever's open, so I can find and rescue music, physical media items like records, tapes, and CDs. And right now, I'm just outside of Charlotte. I'm going to hit the first thrift store here in about 20 minutes or less. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do more thrifting in Charlotte. But then tomorrow night, I get to go see Craftwork live, thanks to my friend Aaron, with my friend Ann. Ann is going to meet me in Charlotte tomorrow. Some of you know Ann from my live streams. And so tomorrow is thrifting and Craftwork. Today is just thrifting, and then tonight I'm going to meet up with my friend Rusty in Charlotte, Rusty Hamilton, Cherry Bomb, Pantera, famous rock and roller. So that's my plan. And Tuesday I drive back to do more thrifting. 2.5 day business trip. There's lots of accident down here. There's lots of hype. There's lots of sirens and shit. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Coming up. On your left. A lot of stuff happening right there. Fire engine. Or two. Yeah, look at that. I didn't really see any crushed up cars, but it's all kind of behind a wall there. Man, it's coming down hard. Raining and raining. My car did need a good wash though. My car had ash all over it from the fires, I guess. There's some brush fires out here in North Carolina, and my car for the last week has been covered with ash. So now it is cleaner than it was. I can't look at the chat right now, you guys, because I'm driving in some crazy weather, but I will soon enough. And thank you again for being here. I appreciate your help in navigating and just your attention to the stream. Pretty shady. Did you happen to see that billboard back there that said, "In pain, call Shane"? He loves to feed off people's pain. Tell him how much you hurt. It'll bring a smile to his face. Hey, are you in pain? Call my friend Shane. He loves to hear people in pain. He loves to hear them moaning and crying. He just gets off on that shit. My friend Shane likes people in pain. If you're in pain, call my friend Shane. He likes to hear you moan. Now what's this guy doing? He's driving so slow. I love that sound of the rain. I'm giving you guys some quiet time, so enjoy that, would you? We're almost there, Zeb. Chris Cole. Yeah, we already left Webb Road Flea Market in the dust. It was all Bummerville in Webb Road Flea Market. No hope. No hope. Didn't look like there was any vendors there, and it was a loss. And then we tried the Concord Flea Market, but then we realized they were not open for another couple hours, so that was a plus. But we're headed to the damn first thing that's going to be open for us, and we're going to make the best of it. Something's waiting in there for us, man. I just know it. Something's waiting in that store for us. Hydroplaning and being pushed all over the road by the wind. Kind of exciting. Now, what's this guy have his hazards on for? Because it's raining? Oh. Fucking snowflakes, man. You got the snowflakes driving out here on the road here. Can't handle a little bit of rain and wind and shit. God dang. Thought you were supposed to be a tough boy. Tough boy in your pickup truck. You ain't hard, boy. You ain't hard. You just pull over and let this little weirdo get back. Just past you right here. Don't be worried. Little hazard lights. How cute. There's tinted windows, so nobody can see who's worried about the rain. Big man worried about the rain. Or big woman. Place in Mooresville? I have no idea where Mooresville is. If it's not like on my route right now between here and the exit that's 15 miles away, then I probably can't go there. I think flea markets are pretty much a bust though. Because if they're indoor and outdoor and it's this rainy, I don't think very many vendors are going to show up in full, you know. Thrift stores is probably our only hope today. But there are a number of them in Charlotte that are open. And also, I might get a chance to stop by my favorite record store in Charlotte, Repo Record. It's been around in various forms since the 80s. Love that place. White Owl in Mount Pleasant. Is that an antique place? See, antique places are tricky. Sometimes they'll have things like records and, you know, stuff like that, but sometimes it's just really hoity-toity chinaware and doilies and fancy wooden tables, you know, it's that kind of expensive stuff. It's not like books and records and CDs. But every now and then I'll find an antique place that's cool. But I don't really ever make a special trip to antique places unless I know that there's something to offer. Because a lot of times I'll pull into those antique places, walk around for 10 minutes and realize this is not the place. Now I'm going to hook my phone up to the charger again. Let's see if this will work. Okay, let's see if that does anything. We had a nice oldies vinyl store. Yeah, that's another thing. It's an antique place, but it has booths. Yeah, I know those places are tricky, man. They can be great or not. It's hard to tell unless you dive in. But I don't go to real record stores much anymore. I'm so used to buying my records, CDs at thrift store prices that I just can't pay what would be full retail prices for shit anymore, because I find so much stuff, cool stuff at thrift stores. I just don't need to be spending like real money on stuff at record stores, unless it's something that's a kind of a grail or holy grail for me or whatever, and I find it cheap. But I find so much cool stuff at thrift stores and flea markets that I very rarely shop at record stores anymore. Definitely has a couple of record booths. Oh, okay. I don't know how far Morrisville is. I don't know where that is as opposed to where I am right now. Like, is it south of Charlotte, west of Charlotte? If it's north of Charlotte, because I just entered Charlotte just now. I just crossed the city limits. There's no way I'm going back north of Charlotte at this point. Mount Pleasant? Yeah, I have no idea where that is. To me right now, like, I don't know. But once we get to this first store, maybe I'll have a better idea of where it is. Yeah, it's north. I can't go back north. I've already passed all that stuff. Okay, 11 miles to my exit. Not long now, guys. There's a popo next to me. I'm going exactly the speed limit right now. Aha. I am so glad that you guys, at least a handful of you, stayed with me this whole trip. You'll overpay? Nah, they got pretty good prices in Charlotte thrift stores. Now, when I go up north to Ohio and like above Virginia, I find a lot of places that are astronomical prices for records, like $2.99, $3.99, $5.99, like at thrift stores. You never pay multiple dollars for records at thrift stores down here, man. This is usually $1 each, 50 cents each sometimes. There's a place in Raleigh where it's a quarter each, 4 for $1, any record safe CDs. You get a lot of stuff there. Freedom Drive, community thrift store, yeah. Now, that store doesn't ever have a huge big stock of records or CDs, but they do have some stuff. And I get lucky there every now and then. Like I said, I've been going there since the 80s, so. And then the one across the street from there is better. They have more records. It's called Value Village. So by 11, I'll be in there. But if I get to this thrift store about 9:30, like it says I am, I could easily spend an hour in there, and then head off to the one that opens at 11 after that. Or it did open at 10. I can't remember. But anyway, I will probably be good to go for both those thrift stores. But it's likely that I'll stop the stream before I go into the first one. Because I absolutely need my phone to look things up at those places, so. But maybe what I'll do is take the phone in there streaming until I find something. And if I find something I have to look up, then I'll be like, okay, well, I gotta go now. So maybe I'll take the phone in there, but I don't know how they're going to react to me walking in with a selfie stick and everything. I have no idea. We'll see. We'll play it by ear when we get there. please take the phone with you into the store. Okay, I think I'll try it. Okay, but if I find a bunch of stuff that I got to look up on the phone, I can't stream at the same time. So, but there's a good chance that I won't find a whole lot at the store. So anyway, we'll take you in, as long as they don't hassle me about it. It's raining, so I gotta try to park really close to the front door so that I don't get wet. Get the camera wet and all that shit. Only about 6 miles away from the exit now. Doing good. The rain is going to be letting up here a little bit. I see blue skies ahead. Yep. I think we're going to be tapering off here. Which should be good. If I can get out of this parking lot and walk around a little bit, stretch my legs, that'd be fucking sick. Okay. Wipers. Chill those out a little bit. See that blue sky ahead of us? The break in the clouds. That'll be great if it stops raining for a little bit. Exit 35, coming up. Stream GoPro over phone? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. GoPros confuse me because you can't actually see what you're filming. You just have to like guess, I guess, what's on the screen. I don't know. It's just GoPros never intrigued me. I never owned one. I never really shot with one. If they don't have that screen on it where I can tell what I'm shooting, then it's just worthless to me. It seems like one of those cameras that you would just set up somewhere to record something, a show, and just leave it set there. It's not like something I would want to walk around with because you can't ever see what you're shooting. I don't know. They have an app that works that you can see what you're shooting, but then you'd have to use that app on the phone instead of streaming. I'd have to have 2 phones or something. I don't know. I don't know how that would work, but GoPro seems like a real chore. A real hassle. Alright, rain, come on. Taper off. But I've always wanted... Here's what I've always really wanted. To have a phone that I'm streaming on, that's just used for that. Then I have another phone that I can look stuff up online on. It's separate from the streaming phone. And with that phone that's streaming, I would love to have somebody just with me that would follow me around in these stores and just shoot what I'm doing and not have me shoot it because it just takes so much time and effort for me to carry the thing around and set it up on the tripod where I'm looking at records, and then, you know, it's just like, if somebody could just do that for me, it would be so much easier. So if anybody wants to follow me around and shoot video of me doing this kind of stuff, I would love that. That would be one whole extra thing I don't have to pay attention to. I can just get to work, you know? Chris probably would. Nah. I don't think she can handle this schedule. It's breakneck, man. It's breakneck, no rest, a lot of walking, a lot of bending down, a lot of spending hours in dirty thrift stores with Christian music playing all the time and like weird people shuffling around you and hawking up spit and clearing their throats and coughing. You find all kinds of crazy people in thrift stores. People that are talking to themselves or who want to talk to you. I've seen it all. All right, 2 more exits, and that's us. Truth Seeker, Amina, what's happening? Thanks for being here. We're at the end of a 2-hour trip, and we're going to hopefully take you guys into a store here. 2 exits will be very close to where we're going. then the Christian music can be fun too, or funny. Now here's the thing. There is this one chain of thrift stores in the Raleigh area called Rescue Mission. And at all the rescue missions, and I swear, this has been at least true for the last few months or a year, but the rescue mission stores literally play the same music, the same songs, and the same recorded testimonies from people who were saved from their addictions by this rescue mission. It's the same Christian music songs over and over again. So every time I go to these stores, there's 3 or 4 of them, I'll spend an hour or so in each store, hear the same really pathetic, awful, cringe Christian songs over and over again with the worst lyrics, just the most horrible. Oh, I can even probably sing one of them for you right now, but I won't. But it's the same exact, like 6 songs. I'm telling you, it's like 6 songs and some testimonies in between. They just repeat it over and over again. I'll hear the same songs 30 times while I'm in there. It drives me nuts. And I'll ask people that work there, do you just block these songs out? What do you mean? Well, it's the same music playing over again. Oh, I never noticed. It's like, okay, you're broken. I appreciate that, but you're broken, dude. You are broke. You're not hearing the same, just the pablum lyrics that I'm hearing over and over again. I used to love going to places. Dorcas. Oh, yeah, Dorcas. Carrie. You've gotten crazy with it. Well, no, Dorcas is still good with, oh, here we go. My exit. Dorcas is still good with pricing. I still get stuff there. Like $1 for CDs. I think maybe it's $2 for records at this point, but I don't know. But they don't ever have a huge amount of stock. Usually what they have goes pretty quick. That's a pretty popular store for a bunch of people digging around, especially people that look for records and stuff. So there's a lot of competition at that store. It's kind of in what I would call a well-to-do, a white part of the city there. So a lot of white people in there dropping off their shit, and a lot of other white people in there picking it up. It's a high traffic area. Okay, so, oh, now here we go. In a half mile, we're going to take a left on Tuckasegee Road. Now, Tuckasegee Road is where, I think if I take a right on Tuckasegee, I'd be able to show you the Milestone Club, the world famous punk rock Milestone Club, which I've been going to since I was a teenager. It's been around since the 60s. It's been around longer than CBGB's existed. It's been around longer than the Whiskey. All these places. It's like true old school punk rock clubs still around. But it wouldn't be interesting to see right now. It'd just be a building. But hopefully I'll be going to a show there sometime soon. I have shot video at some shows there over the last year or two for sure. Alright, so this is Tuckasegee. If I went right on Tuckasegee, that is where the Milestone is. They're gentrifying? Nah, not as much as they could be, man. Like, cause that Milestone area is still, still pretty raw, pretty good, man. There's no Starbucks around there, and there's hardly a damn convenience store. So it still looks the same as it did. I mean, even this area right here, you got nothing that looks really gentrified here. It's still pretty kind of hillbilly ghetto out here, which I like. I don't know why this light is so damn long. And no traffic out here. All right, go. Dash Cat says go. All right, so we're almost there. I think up here we take a right on maybe Freedom, and then we're there. Oh no, Enderley Road, 0.3, and then Freedom is really close by. Oh, there's some tags on that abandoned building there. I like that. Keep going 1 mile. Oh, yeah, I don't want to go to the Milestone if that's what you're saying. It's just a damn... I can't even get out of the car. It's raining and shit, so... Uh-oh, right here. That's my turn. Caught that at the last second. Alright, Freedom Drive is my next turn, and then we will be at the thrift store. Whoa, a lot of furniture out on the streets. Holy crap. See? That's something. If it wasn't raining, I might go dig through. It's amazing to me how many people think that things like cassettes and CDs and even records in this day and age are just stuff that should be discarded. Like, you know what? We don't need those anymore. We don't have something to play this. Let's just throw them away. Like, people who think like that, it's amazing to me. It's not like, hey, would anybody want these? Or can we make money off these at least? Or it's just throw them away. We don't have any use for them. Just throw them away. I've never been of that mindset. Okay, we're really close now, guys. We're really close. And the place is open right now, so. All right, here we go. Use guys, 0.3 miles on the right. Now to our left is Value Village. To the left. And then right up here is the old trusty community thrift store from the 80s, dudes. And you can tell the font of the store and the red sign to the right, community thrift, that font is so 80s, dude. Oh, look, it's fucking locked up, dude. What the hell? This is supposed to be open. Oh, look at this. What in the hell? Why is it not open? Oh, man. See, this is the thing. You can never trust Googling. Jesus, I was so into going into this place. It's like, yeah, somebody Googled can somebody Google, okay. I'm just going to sit here. I have nowhere to go. Can somebody Google a thrift store that's open now in Charlotte? I don't care where it is. Closest to me as possible. I'm at Freedom Drive. I'm at the community thrift store. If you could just go to that on a map and then search. I wish I could do this on my phone, you guys, but I can't right now. And then just search thrift stores in Charlotte and kind of close to where I am. I just need something that's open right now. And I just, I don't know how many times Google can screw me, but it always does when I'm on these trips. I rely on Google to tell me the hours of these places, and then I get there and it's like, oh, that wasn't right. Yeah, Google's not correct. Yeah, it says it should be open. I know, it happens all the time. All right, so is there any more? I mean, the other one opens at 10. That's 45 minutes from now. Or no, the other one doesn't open until 11. The one that's right across the street. So that's 45 minutes from that. So that's more than, that's too long from now. But I think there's some on South Boulevard that might be open. Can somebody help me out? Charlotte thrift stores open now. Please, somebody. Anybody? Anyone help me out with a search? Okay, I'm going to turn this dorky thing off. That's not helping me at all. Okay. Closed Sunday. That's what got us. Well, I mean, I did a search before I left town, before I left Raleigh, and there was quite a few of them that said they were open on Sunday. So I think South Boulevard might be our most. Look for, okay, just do me a favor. Look for thrift stores South Boulevard, Charlotte. There should be a Value Village. There should be a Goodwill. At least. And I'll just sit here and wait. Let's see. On Yelp, it says open in 35 minutes on some of them. Well, that would be 10 o'clock or something like that, right? Yeah. So, Carolina Thrift on Freedom. Yeah, I can't wait till 11. I see Goodwill Boutique. No, not Boutique. I think there would be a regular Goodwill there too. I think the boutique is just fancy. It's like their higher end clothing and stuff. It's not like records and shit. But there should be a Value Village on South Boulevard. I wish I had another phone or somebody with me. I don't have any of that shit. Open at 10, but yeah, but that's a boutique. I don't think boutique. Okay, Goodwill South Boulevard. Here we go. There we go. 6607 South Boulevard. That's where we're going. 6607 South Boulevard. Here we go. Where to? 6607 address. 6607. Done. South Boulevard. BLVD. Okay. We should be going soon here. Let me say hi to everybody. Hi. Hi, folks. It's me. I'm stuck in a car trying to thrift shop, and everybody is jerking me around this flea thrift That is jerking me around. Okay, so South Boulevard, 6607 South Boulevard. Here we go. There we go. 6.8 miles. Okay, guys. I need to eat an M&M and then we're out of here. We should get there 15 minutes before it opens, which is okay. We're going to sit in the car a little bit. Okay. Look, green M&Ms. Okay. Fuck you, thrift store, you lying piece of shit. I think stores should be fined if their Google information is wrong. Or something. Charlotte, North Carolina. So I lived here from 1978 until 1988, basically. 86, 88, somewhere around there. When I went to college, I stopped kind of living here full time, but used to have some fun in this town. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, Hidden Treasures is good, I think, too. I think I've been there. But there's like 2 or 3 right around the same area on South Boulevard. There's Goodwill, there's Value Village, and then I think Hidden Treasures is another one. I was born in 88. All right, so that's when my band put out our first punk rock EP, 1988. Recorded in 86. It didn't really come out until 88. But yeah, that's when My Tongue Hurts by Rabid Salesman came out. 80s, baby. But what's up, Dustin? Nice to see you. Welcome to this stream. It's been going on now for fucking 3 hours. Can you believe it? All right, so we're heading in the right direction to something that's open. Man, not even pawn shops are open. Every now and then I'm lucky and I find stuff at pawn shops, but my dad is here. Hey, Dad! Thanks for your service to rock and roll. I appreciate it. Changed my life. Okay, let's see here. 1.3 miles. We'll take it right on South Boulevard. No, wait. Take it on South 77 and then go to South. Okay. Man, I wish it would stop raining so I could roll the windows down. Okay, it's not that bad. Just a little mist. Yeah, man, it feels good outside. We still could talk about recording that. Like, why couldn't that band have been better? Why couldn't they have been more seasoned professionals? I had a good time with that band. I wish I could do it again. But if them musicians don't want to do it, I can't force them. All right, let's pay attention here. 0.8 miles. I gotta take a ride on South 77. Oh yeah, no rain right now, and it feels great outside. Really nice and cool. Oh yeah, that feels good. Pardon me. Half a mile, I'm taking a right. You sons of bitches. I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about these people around. These sons of bitches. Alright, I'm already tired of this new cool gray color that everybody's getting their cars painted. I'm tired of it, dude. It's so normie trash at this point. I just can't. I just can't. Pinky's. Is there a place called Pinky's? Oh, look at that. I don't think I've ever been to Pinky's. Don't think I've ever been there. One really great thing about weather like this, when I'm thrifting and flea marketing, is that it never gets too hot in the car, so I never have to worry about records getting warped or messed up in the car because it's just nice and cool. There's no sun. Actually perfect thrifting conditions. If it's not raining too hard, it's really cloudy like this and cool outside. people. Back on the highway. Back on the highway. You know, I did tell Tim, hey Tim, if you want to be up in the morning Sunday, why don't you stop by the stream? Oh, okay, maybe I'll do that now. Tim ain't getting his ass out of bed for this. Or he's at church. He's either at church or he's just not awake. But you would think that he would try to come by for these live streams. The road to hell. Ivan. I guess Charlotte is pretty much a little piece of hell in its own way. It certainly is way more hellish than it was when I was a kid. It was way more interesting and kind of punk rock when I was a kid down here. But then, you know, the gentrification came in, the sports team came in, all the banks, all the new banks and all the new bullshit filled up downtown, and all the old stuff got torn down. And it was like, okay, personality has left Charlotte. I'm out of here. See ya. I do like thrifting in this town. 2.1 miles. I'm getting off on Woodlawn Road. Woodlawn Road, Rick. Oh, gosh. Morning, Burnbot. What's happening, buddy? Nice to see you. Nice to see you, buddy. We have been streaming for 3 hours. All we can do on the road is you can give a thumbs up. You could give a super chat donation. You could give a damn. You could give a fuck. You could give your undying love and affection right here on the stream while I'm driving in inclement weather. So exit 6A is the next exit after the 6B one coming up, and we're going to take it, and we're going to be even that much closer. I'm saying 10 minutes or less away from the thrift store at this point. And then we'll have to wait just a few more minutes for it to open up. Unless Google has totally told us the wrong information. 6B, oh, 6A. Okay, here we go. Shit needs to stop raining so I can take a walk in the parking lot. My legs, I need to stretch my legs, y'all. I got tall people legs squished up in a short people car. 3 hours now, I need to get this shit out. Alright, 6A, come on. The dash cat's into the 6A exit, let's do it. Let's do it. Whoa! Whoa, shit. Alright. 0.5 miles, we take a ride on Old Pineville Road, and then that will, I think, lead us directly to South Boulevard. I don't know what you're slowing down for with a green light in front of you, but you're getting around your dumbass. Alright, 0.3 miles, we take a right. And get past this jackass. God, dude, get out of my way. What are you doing? Oh, Christ. People drive like it's snowing and ice and freezing outside. It's like, what are you doing? Are you just not in a hurry to get to your job? Is that the thing? Not in a hurry to get back home to your wife, your beautiful wife? What the fuck? Alright, so now we're going to take a left up here and then right on South Boulevard. Now, I used to live on this road that we're going to turn left on up here in less than a mile. Tyvola Road. There's a little ghetto apartment complex there on Tyvola Road. I forget what it's called, but I used to live there for 10 years when I was a kid. From age 10 to 18, something like that. But yeah, Tyvola is where I used to live. And right on Tyvola Road used to be the punk rock club, the Yellow Rose. The Yellow Rose. Maybe headed to church. Yeah, well, if you're going to church and you're trying not to get there in time, then why are you going to church? Just don't go, dude. It would be amazing if Tim popped in, but I don't think there's any chance of that happening. I mean, it's 9:30. He should be up doing shit now, right? Arguably. I'm guessing he's just waking up and getting ready to go to church. Or he's sleeping. It's Ivola. Yep, here it is. I'm getting ready to take a left on it. I won't go as far as where I live, but... now, this is also where I met a bunch of bands at a club that used to be here called PB Scott's. Me and my friends weren't old enough to get into the club because it was 21 and older, but we would walk there after school to meet whatever bands were playing there. Like, we met Huey Lewis and the News, we met Romantics, we met Sheila E. Met a few people there. So right down, if I went through this light straight, behind the shopping center, right across the street to my right there, that big tan building, that's where I used to live in the apartment complex. And right across the street to the left of those tan buildings was the Yellow Rose Punk Rock Club. So right behind all the shopping centers that you saw a minute ago to my left, that's where I used to live in the ghetto apartment complex. And me and my kid friends, we would walk up and down this street, South Boulevard, for hours. We'd ride bikes up and down the street. We would take the bus to like downtown Raleigh. And we were always running around on our own when we were like 12, 13 years old. People like, parents don't let their kids do that anymore. It's just weird how sheltered kids are now. We used to run up and down this street all the time when we were, I'm saying 10, 11 years old, we were probably running up and down these streets alone with no parents all day long, just doing shit. Okay, 1 mile, it's going to be on our left. This Goodwill. And I think maybe before that or just after that will be the Value Village on our right. It's kind of depressing, honestly. What's depressing? What, Tavola? What's depressing? I don't know what's depressing. Okay, 0.7 miles. Oh, shit. Now, this shopping center, if I went through this light, the shopping center to the left, where that Wells Fargo is and all that shit. Now, that was the first shopping center. That was the shopping center of the place where I had my first job. Before I was 16, I couldn't really get a paying real job, but I got a job at this Little Caesars pizza place, just passing out flyers, their coupons for their pizza. I would pass them out with my bike. Me and my friends would ride around these parking lots and put them on all the car windshield wipers. And once we finished the pile of flyers, which we actually did put on stuff, we didn't throw them down a gutter or anything. Once we finished the flyers, we'd go back to the place and they'd give us 2 big free pizzas. And me and my friends would eat some of it, and then I'd take the rest home and eat the rest for dinner. I mean, I got at least 2 meals out of that place a day sometimes for just passing out flyers. So we did that for a couple of years at least. And then I got a paper route. That was my second job. And then I started getting real jobs at record stores and music clubs. Yeah, I didn't work for them really. I just passed flyers out. I've never really worked for a restaurant or a food business. Kids aren't feral anymore. Well, it's just depressing that people still make kids. There's no reason. Except vanity reasons, but nobody needs another kid in the world. Nobody needs another human. We don't need it. They haven't proven to be good beings, you know. They haven't proven to be reliable, these humans, so why make more? But yeah, I just liked when kids were free and they weren't scared of everything. They weren't scared of ordering food at a restaurant or walking outside of their house. Now there's Value Thrift right there. I don't know what time that opens, right to the right, but that hopefully will be our next stop. It looks like it may even be open now. Dude, does that say open? The lights are on. No, Value Thrift. Somebody look up when Value Thrift opens up, please, for me. Value Thrift on South Boulevard. Because the Goodwill that opens in 15 minutes or so is right down here to the left. Yeah, but they're already controlling themselves. You don't have to control the scared youngins today that are afraid to go out of their house or do anything on their own. I just can't imagine that. The only thing I wanted to do when I was younger was do stuff away from my parents, get as far away from home as possible, and have adventures. And, you know, a little risky here and there. That I always like the little bit of risk involved. A little danger. Okay, so now we're going to the Goodwill. People driving without their lights on. It's ridiculous. All right, so here we go. We're going to wait here, I guess, for a few, but I need to know when that value thrift opens. Oh, look at this. All those cones. Okay, what's up with that? Okay, there's at least one car parked here, which means maybe they could be open. Guys, it looks like it might be open. It looks like it's open, dudes. Mm-hmm. We might be lucky. We might have lucked out with one that's open. Oh wait, what time did this say this opened? 10? Okay. At least there's cars parked here. Did it say 10? Okay, 11 for value. Is it 10 for Chris used to abandon her daughter in parks? Good try, Chris, but she kept coming back, right? She kept coming back. No matter how many times she tried to leave that thing in the park, that monkey kept coming back. All right, kids. If it's truly 10 o'clock that this place opens, then we'll just sit here and hang out. Can you believe it feels like I gotta pee again? I think it's just my body screwing with me. I don't think I have to pee. Okay, so this Goodwill opens at 10, right? Am I correct? And then value thrift at 11. Nick, good morning. Yeah, it's raining. Nick, I'm on an adventure. It's taken 3 hours or more to get to this first spot, but I'm getting ready to, I think, take this camera up in there and do some thrifting with you guys if I can. Now, I am warning you. If I do find a stack of records or CDs or something to look up eventually, I'm going to have to eventually shut it down and use my phone to look that up. But right now, it seems that, look, I'll just show you guys real quick. Look at this. I'm about to leave. Need to get some 5-gallon water. Hey, come back if you want. We might still be doing this. I don't know. But let me show you this, guys. This is the CDs that I brought to listen to on the trip. Now, some of this stuff is like stuff that a lot of people don't like. A lot of pop stuff in here. A lot of, you know, look, you got Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nobody likes them. You got Madonna. You got Fats Waller, Kaja Gugu, Loverboy. Now, when you guys are looking at my video, is it backwards to you? Is everything reading backwards, or is it reading right way? Because for me, it looks backwards. But, you know, I don't know, this damn phone stuff. About to leave. Okay, so does anybody know when time? Is this open at 10? Can you guys tell me? Guys, I have to pee again. This is crazy. I'm not gonna, though. Are you taking us thrifting? Well, hey, Stinky. What's up, Kami? Well, I told people that I would take them in this first store. Well, a store that we were supposed to go in another part of town that wasn't open. The hours on Google weren't correct. So, what's up, Ivan? It's backwards for you guys, too? I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't have anything on my phone set to backwards, right? Now, what's this? No, I don't. I see a button here that might flip the screen, but I'm not sure what it's going to do, so I don't want to try it. But yeah, I'm going to take you in the store for at least a minute until somebody tells me I can't stream in there, or until I have to use my phone to look up items, to research items. But I might not find anything in there at all. There's a thrift store called Be Your Own Person. Oh, yeah, that's not going to be... I can tell what that is going to be. That's probably some specific store set up for, like, you know, battered women or something. And they typically only have, like, women's clothes or very specific items. They typically don't have a bunch of junk like I do. Probably shouldn't stream that. Hi, Mr. Happy. Hey, man, what's up, Mr. Biz? Nice to see you. Trademark, Mr. Biz, that arm thing. You can do it in the streaming program. What do you mean I can do it in the streaming program? No, I can't look up things online and stream at the same time. There's just no way I could keep that going. But anyway, I think we just have a few more minutes. I can't even tell what time it is now because the phone. Oh, I gotta turn my car on just to tell what time it is. Okay, so we got about 10 or 15 minutes, I think, before this place opens. It stopped raining. Kind of want to go behind the building and pee. I don't know if that's a smart idea. Jeez. Hey. I mean, maybe that's something I should do. Maybe I should just take a walk around this building here real quick because it's not raining, and I can just leave you guys here. Should I do that? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take a walk real quick. Switch the picture. What do you mean switch the picture? Like this? Okay. You guys can look at Dash Cat and Goodwill, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere without me. I'm back. I'm back. How's it going in here? All right. Stop trolling, Ivan. Where's Ivan trolling? Ivan's not trolling. Oh, you can fix that. Yeah, but here's the thing. I see a little oh wait, now the picture's not switched. I guess when the camera's facing forward, it's not switched. But it's when it's facing towards me, it's switched. Okay, whatever, because it's going to be facing forward for this stream anyway when I go in there. So it's all good. I mean, you guys just tell me whether you want to see my backwards ass face or the Goodwill building. I'll put it whatever you want to see. I'm trying to think what I can tell you or show you in this car. Do I want to take this? No, I don't want to take that. No. Oh, I brought me a something craftwork to get signed. Let me show you. Just in case I'm able to get this signed. I don't think I'll be able to meet the original member of Craftwork, But I think that my friend who works for them might be able to get me this thing signed. You ready to see this? It's pretty cool. It's going to be backwards, but look. 7-inch cover, pocket calculator. I've had this for many years. Yeah, that'll look cool signed. So hopefully that'll work out. I'm not sure, but I'm going to bring it with me just in case. Now see, here's how you travel with something you're getting signed. You put it in a plastic sleeve, you put it in cardboard, and then you put it in a padded envelope that closes and reopens here. See, you get the padded envelope, and then you do this, and then it's all sticky, and then it's good. It's safe. You put it in your purse, carry it around. Everybody's happy. Let's see if we can pull out one CD here to talk about. Let's see here. Now let's talk about this great synth pop album. Anybody familiar with this? I know it's backwards, but Kajagoogoo. Kajagoogoo. I'm into this band. Now wait, did that woman just open the door? What time is it? Jeez Louise. Hey, is DJ Trish still here? DJ Trish, I meant to... DJ Trish, just in case, DJ Trish, you look back at this. I have with me CDs that DJ Trish has made me in the past and sent to me very kindly. And look, she even gives me some art. That says I farted backwards. Boogie down, baby. See the fart? See Drew on there? Yeah, so I bring these on road trips. So I brought like 4 of them with me, Trish. Anyway, let's do this. Boop, bop. Okay, so let me turn the car on so I can see what time it is. Okay, so according to my clock is 6 minutes slow, so I think it's 9:51 right now, if I'm not mistaken. What is the East Coast time right now, you guys? Yeah, Too Shy is good, but man, there's so much other stuff by Kajagoogoo that's much better than Too Shy. You know, it's just like the argument with Devo and Whip It. You know, people say, oh, I know Whip It. Well, there's just so much more you got to dig into. Okay, let's just change gears here. We'll go from Kajagoogoo to Manowar. There's got to be some Manowar fans out there, right? Fighting the World. This is a great one. This has Blow Your Speakers with Rock and Roll. Great stuff. And we got some classic punk rock here. DRI, Dirty Rotten EP. Now, this CD cover is not my favorite cover. The actual cover of the album, is it in here? Man, they don't even have it in here. But there is a version of the CD with the actual cover of the album on it, which is a really bad black and white photo of a guy's shaved head. But this record changed my life. Dirty Rotten EP. 6 more minutes. Okay, great, Adrian. Thanks. Lamal, I liked his stuff too. Yeah, Mother's Milk, Nick. You know, I like the first... I think this might be the last one that I really like. I don't know what came after this. I don't like Californication, whatever that thing was. From that on, I really don't like. But right up until this, I think I like all the records. Freaky Styley, Uplift Mojo Party Plan, and that, I think, first one just called Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? I think that's the 4 I like. And I don't listen to them all the time. It's very sporadic, but, you know, this, great album. So is her first album, really great. But I thought I had her first album on CD, and I couldn't find it. And switching gears again. Anybody know this? Moody Blues. It took me a long time to really discover the Moody Blues. I had heard them when I was a kid, but it was always like the adult music. It was always what all the adults listened to was Moody Blues and like whatever those bands, Yes, and you know, Ted Nugent, all the classic rock stuff that I just thought was not my age group. But I've learned to love a lot of Moody Blues. This is one of my favorite, probably my favorite hair metal band album. Cinderella, Night Songs, perfect album. Great driving music, and this classic, of course, Kiss Alive. Love that. Childhood memories there. And we'll switch gears again. We'll talk about a little Jane County. How about Jane County? Wayne County, Jane County. Love that individual. Let's switch gears again. Might we just mix it up with more genres here? Big Daddy Kane, first album on CD. Not easy to find. I've had this since back in the day. Long live the Kane. This is a great record. Great album. And then what? Should I blow your mind with more things? Look at this. Debbie Gibson, first 2 albums. Love them. Love those albums. Know them like the back of my hand. Okay, you guys. Dig this. I think we're getting ready to walk up in here. Is it time yet? Can somebody tell me if it's actually technically 9 a.m. here on the East Coast? Get ready to walk up in this bitch. Let's attach the keys to the pants. Ugh. Right? Is it 9 technically? I really appreciate you guys being here with me and telling me stuff when I need to know it. It helps so much. 3 minutes. Thank you, Adrian. I mean, they might be open. The woman in there is looking at me like, why aren't you in here? But I don't know. I don't want to go out there and then wait with a selfie stick for 2 minutes. Or maybe I do. 9:58. Oh, thanks, Nick. It sucks that I can't see the time because it's like, if this was truly a smartphone, all the black space I'm seeing on this phone that doesn't show me anything, all the wasted space, that would have the time. I would have all kinds of things in there that I could make use of. But no, it's not a smartphone at all. And it's certainly not a smart user of the phone. So I have to depend on the phone to be smart. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. One more sip of water. I have inhaled 2 bottles of water in the last 3 hours. It's crazy. Okay. You guys, are you ready for this? I'm gonna start getting this. Now, hold on. I gotta do some things and move this phone around and get it out of this holder and shit. Oh, okay. I haven't walked around with a selfie stick in a long time, guys, so we'll see if I can make this work and not get hassled. But if I get hassled and I have to shut it down, I just want to thank you now for being here and watching and where's the camera hole? There we go. For helping me out. But I think I don't know. We're just gonna try it, man. I don't often walk around in public with a selfie stick like this, so it's not very comfortable. I'm not very comfortable with this, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna give it a shot. Okay. Okay, everyone hide. Rand. Hey, wait, Dead Wax is here? Hold on. Mr. Biz. I'm so glad you're here, Mr. Biz. Oh, ready, says Ivan. I thought you said Randy. Okay. Let's do this. And like I said, if I have to abruptly stop the stream or if internet goes out or whatever, I really do appreciate you guys being here. Dash Cat appreciates it too. Let's try this. Okay, I got my keys. I got my wallet. No, of course I don't have my wallet. Hold on. Where is the wallet? There it is. Okay. Oh, fuck, hold on. Okay, you guys, I gotta tell you something. So I was just trying to bend down and put the camera in front of the records so you can see them, and then I pulled a muscle on my leg and it's cramping up right now. Hold on, just check this out.
but once donations come in, we'll probably have to.
That's great. I appreciate you asking me. right, so Zeb, I saw you asked about those thin kittens. I think I have them in a pile that I'm gonna look up. I think so. Anyway, I haven't looked at all your comments, but I'm gonna try to check it out. Hey, Butter Knives, Senior Sir, Adrian, Mr. Biz. Okay. I'm thirsty as hell. Hold on a second. I think I got the Impulse CD too. Okay.
Just say, hey, you talk to a couple of people from the color. Let us know what you got.
Jared. Angelo, okay.
Yep.
You must have blood on it. Please say thank you. Sorry about that.
No problem. Those are those fantastic record players. Oh, my goodness. shot of the store, okay? See you guys. See you later, everybody.